A woman never belongs to you. It's just your turn. You lost your edge, she lost attraction for you. That's how it works. What'd you think she was gonna do? Tell you she cheated? Men cannot afford to get complacent in relationships. Get your fat ass off the couch, start lifting weights, and learn game. You're welcome.
And now your man,
Donovan Sharpe.
What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharpe, and welcome to the 1102nd edition of TSR Live, your daily dose of toxic masculinity, misogyny, and small dick energy. It is Wednesday, September 11th of 2024. It is good to have you guys in today. Obviously, today being September 11th, we have to acknowledge what happened on this day now, 23 years ago. It is very, very, very difficult to believe that we are 23 years removed from 9/11. I'm sure that most of us know where we were when 9/11 hit, when the planes hit. I happened to be on I-95 headed south back to North Carolina after having gotten a tattoo in New York City the day before. A buddy of mine was working at the mall. I think they shut down the mall or something like that. And I just remember we left. We got on the road pretty early. We were actually on the road at like 5 a.m. We had a very, very, very long night. Obviously, very long night. And so I think we all crashed out about, I don't know, maybe 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And so we just decided, you know what, let's just take a quick nap. We'll drive in shifts, and we'll just head on back home. And so I remember, we're listening to music, the radio, whatever. And again, this is back in 2001. Smartphones didn't exist then, but there were cell phones. And I remember, I don't even remember what time it was. It might have been 9:40. I know the first plane hit at like 9:15, but, we were clueless, we didn't know what the hell was going on. And so I remember I wanted to call the girl that I was dating at the time to let her know, hey, we're going to be pulling into North Carolina, in a few hours. I forget what it was. And the call just would not go through. It just wouldn't go through. And I remember vividly, like it was me, my buddy Brad, Chris, Steve, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, it was 8:46 a.m. I knew it was somewhere around there. And so for whatever, and I was like, all right, maybe we don't have a signal. And so I'll never forget. We pull into this sit-go in, God almighty, where the hell were we? I think we might have been in Virginia. We pull into this sit-go, and like there are cars everywhere. Cars kind of like parked randomly, and we're like, what the hell's going on? And so we go in to pay for gas, and everyone is crowded around the TV, and that's when we knew. So 9/11 was actually surreal. It was very, very surreal. You almost couldn't believe it was happening. It was like a movie. Just kind of watching everything at random. It was almost like Godzilla, people running away and all kinds of crazy stuff. And God almighty, what was I, 24? Yeah, I had just turned 24. It's exactly a month after my 24th birthday. And so then of course the second plane hit. We knew we were under attack, and that was that. So it's just hard to believe. It is very, very hard to believe that 9/11 was 23 years ago, man. It's very difficult to believe. At any rate, welcome to the show. Thank you guys for tuning in. Today, a couple of quick announcements. Today, I'm going to be starting the breakdown of F-Boy Island, Australia. And so right after the podcast, right after the live stream, we are going to be, oh wow. We are going to be we're going to be breaking that down. Let me give you guys a quick update. I see Officer Masinaga. That's my homeboy Noah. Very, very good friend of mine. I've known him for years. Known his mother since I was 13. But Noah's a good dude. Well, actually, Noah and I'm gonna actually get to see him on. I'm gonna get to see him next Tuesday because I'm gonna be going to his mom's house. His sister, Noah's sister, got a job in California, and so his mother and her friends are gonna be throwing her a sort of a going away party, and I'm gonna be out there for that. I hear there's going to be meatloaf at the dinner, so of course I will most certainly be going. So shout out to Noah in the chat. Officer Masinaga. Some guy is in the chat. Holy moly. Wow. Wow. I have not seen you in years, my friend. I have not seen you in here, my friend. Aaron Moses, the one, says, if you didn't get a notification for this live stream, unsubscribe and resubscribe. Yes. That was actually something I was going to tell you guys yesterday. If you're not getting notifications to the live stream, if you happen to see that I'm live, whatever the case may be, and you didn't get a notification, unsubscribe, resubscribe, and then hit the bell. That increases the odds of you getting notifications that I am indeed live. And like I'm in some sort of YouTube algorithm, wormhole. The more videos I do, the more I upload. The more subscribers I lose, which is fine. It is what it is. I think the only really important number are the number of live viewers. Anyway, let me quit yapping off. Let me quit running off at the mouth. Let me give you guys a quick update in terms of what's going on here. So, as you guys know, sort of I don't want to say a throwaway story, but it has been pretty serious out here in Reno this week. So a wildfire, I believe, was started. It was either at 2:30. It was started at 2:30 in the afternoon on either Saturday or Sunday. I can't remember exactly. But we are dealing with a wildfire, and as of right now, as of today, the wildfire is only 33% contained. Let me read you guys sort of a quick update in terms of what's going on with the wildfire. I guess WCSD means Washoe County School District. So it says, I'm just going to read a little bit of this. It says, the Davis fire south of Reno continues to burn into this fifth day Wednesday. So let's see, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So it was Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So it started Saturday. The fire, which was first reported Saturday afternoon, has consumed an estimated 5,646 acres and was at 31% containment, according to information released by authorities Tuesday evening. Much of the containment line is on the fire's southeast side near Little Washoe Lake. A red flag warning continues for the region on Wednesday, with gusty winds and low humidity that can cause fires to grow in size and intensity. And so, yeah, things are pretty serious out here, and obviously you can see the perimeter map. This is the Davis Fire perimeter. This, of course, is South Reno. This is the evacuation zone right here. This is the evacuation warning, right? And we live in this area. I'm not going to be specific in terms of what, in terms of the area that we live in, but we live very, very close. We live very, very close to the evacuation zone. Not the evacuation warning area. No, we are close to the evacuation area. And so things are it's pretty touch and go. I showed you guys my Instagram. On my Instagram, I showed you guys the videos of the wildfire. If you guys missed it, here's another picture. So this was Sunday. I think this was Sunday evening. And as you guys can see, the mountain is literally on fire. Like it was absolutely no joke. Gave it a few minutes, came back in, watched a little bit of the Lions and Rams, came back out, and it had gotten worse. So that was pretty scary. That was actually pretty scary. Now we're not seeing any flames. We're not seeing flames anymore. But the fire continues. The fire continues to spread, and looks like NV Energy has a camera set up. Okay, let's agree. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, look at this. So this is going to be, so I'm getting ready to show us a live look. I'm getting ready to show us, so there's a live look of what's happening here. These are all the cameras. Wow. Wow, this is crazy. So Devin actually just sent this over to me. And so these are the live cameras. Wow, this is fascinating. Holy smokes, look at this. So I guess this is the live camera in terms of what's going on up to the minute, up to the second. And as you guys can see up in this region, now this is the bridge. This right here, this bridge right here, that goes south. Okay, that goes south towards Carson City. And you guys can see that it's pretty hazy, pretty smoky, right below the mountain line. Right below the mountain line. Not much of a smoke smell today. There was definitely a smoke smell yesterday, to be sure. Not as much of a smoke smell. Not as much of a smoke smell today. This is another link that Devin has sent me. Okay, so here's another view, and yeah, this is actually by where. Oh, this is very. Oh, wow, this is very cool. I'm glad that we have these kinds of. I'm glad we have these tools at our disposal. Man, I really, really am. So, oh, wow, look at this. Look at this. So there's all sorts of vantage points and points of view. So shout out to NV Energy for hooking us up. And as you guys can see here, let me just go ahead and play this. Time lapse duration. Okay, that's fine. 15 minutes. So this has been the last 15 minutes here. And so, and again, that's 9/11 at 11:35. So that's what's happened the last 15 minutes. And as you guys can see, you know, there's still some. You don't see any flames, but you know what they say: where there's smoke, there's fire, right? So, you know, listen, just keep us in your thoughts. My guess is, listen, you never know what can happen. You know, when it comes to. And this is not a natural disaster. This is clearly man-made. But hopefully, they can get the fire contained. The aerial efforts have been grounded today because there are high winds in the area. And when you've got high winds in the area with low humidity, not only can you not fly the plane to drop the fire retardant, that actually helps to spread the flames. So we will certainly keep an eye on that situation. So that is those are the first couple of things. I will also starting next Wednesday, September 18th, I will be breaking down live and in living color The Golden Bachelorette. I will be reacting to The Golden Bachelorette live in living color. I will be doing this on both YouTube and Rumble. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to show the video and audio on YouTube, right? But I will be showing it. I will be showing it on Rumble. On the YouTube side, I'll probably just have my phone up. You guys can just kind of watch along with me. But if you want to see and hear what we see and hear, get y'all's asses on over to Rumble. Very much looking forward to that. Listen, man, I think The Golden Bachelorette is going to show us very clearly that women grow old, but they never grow up. So we will see what's going on as well. CJ the 562 says it's happening on CGA's show as well. Yeah, man. Yep. X Bravo 13805 says it's a cyber attack. My Wi-Fi went down for a minute. WTF? Nah, bruh. No, dude. My connection is solid and stable. You guys will get zero buffering, no nothing. So if you guys are getting buffering or whatever on your end, that's on your end. Right now I'm at 38. I'm actually at 4,800 kpbs per second. This is why you guys can see me in crystal clear 4K on YouTube. Because of course my internet connection it's not about the speed, it's about the stability. And thanks to Viking Paradigm, my internet connection is nice and stable. SpongeBob says, remember to like. Yes, absolutely. Remember to like the video. Remember to like the video. Dre Irvin says, 23 years ago, I was hiking in the woods in central PA, 30 miles from where the fourth plane went down. Wow, that's incredible. Wow. Holy moly. Bad Rasta says, was at my middle school watching the news. Didn't dawn on me what was actually happening. Yeah, it was crazy. Like, it was weird what was happening. We just did not know. Phoenix Light Game says, I was 3 years old in Florida. We moved there from Brooklyn, New York a month prior. Wow. Wow. SpongeBob says, I mean, Don's intro says she's not yours. It's just your turn. No. I said, a woman never belongs to you. It's just your turn. I know I'm arguing semantics here. I just hate it when people say she's not yours. It's just your turn. And the reason why I take umbrage to that version is because that's what Rich Cooper says. Rich Cooper, who literally plagiarized The Rational Male. He wrote The Rational Male for Dummies, decided to repackage it as the Unplugged Alpha. He's all the time spitting, she's not yours, it's just your turn. And that's not the way it goes. No. A woman never belongs to you. It's just your turn. She can be yours for a little while. She is yours. She is yours. But she does not belong to you. It's just your turn. Donovan Jr. says, 5th grade for me. Yep. Officer Masanaga says, RIP to those affected. Absolutely. Appreciate the shout out there. Some guy says, I've been watching your shows, Don, just live. Not sure. I told you I retired and opened an Axe bar in Virginia Beach. Good for you. And then, of course, Noah says that Meatloaf is God. Abso-fucking-lutely. You better believe it. Guys, I'm going to pin the Discord link in the chat. Discord link in the chat. If there's anything you want me to react to, Discord is the best place to do it. Christianity Unplugged says my stepmom is up in Tahoe, worried about the fires. Oh, wait a minute. No, I think Lake Tahoe will be all right. It better be all right. Shit, we got the CME. We got the CME coming up in a month and a half. Anyway. All right, guys, and so to business. So I got a great show in store for you guys today. I'm going to react, of course, to a police video, and then I'm going to react to 2 fresh and fit clips off of Castle Club. So let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and get into it. This first video is entitled, When You're Too Drunk to Realize You've Totaled Your Car. This should be interesting. Let's take a look and listen.
Don't have me on the line on nowhere, nothing there.
Huh? Oh my God, she's already drunk.
Because I'm a near.
Or do you believe your ability to drive was affected by your alcohol or drug usage?
No.
On October 6th, 2023,
why even ask her that?
Police were dispatched to the scene of a rollover collision involving 2 vehicles, one of which was overturned. Multiple witnesses reported the accident and noted that the drivers of the 2 vehicles were engaged in a verbal altercation.
47.
Oh my God!
Right. Hi.
Yo, look at this car! Oh my God! What the fuck? God damn! Yo, she flipped that bitch upside down. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Hi. Everyone in both cars okay?
We're in that car. We're the ones
in
that
this
hit.
car?
The one that hit us.
Are you okay? Yeah? Okay. Any significant injuries? Everybody out of the car? Yeah? Okay. Okay.
Boy, they're awfully calm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me, my husband, and our dogs. We're in that car.
Okay. So what?
I'm the owner of the house.
Who was driving?
My
They
husband.
ran over the
Okay.
house, my fence over here.
That's a house?
Damn, they
Okay.
fucked up the
You
fence
stand over
too?
there,
Damn.
And I'll come and talk to you, okay? I just want to make sure you and your husband dogs were driving. Or in the car. You were driving or your husband?
My husband, yeah.
Okay. And then you're complaining of wrist.
Yeah, my wrist was hurt.
Okay. Okay.
I think it's just a sprain.
Okay. Do me a favor, honey, and just tell me what happened.
So we're on our way.
Yeah,
to
she
go
done
to the
fucked up
fence.
somebody's fence, man. I'd be mad if I was the homeowner. I'd be like, what the fuck? You fucked up my fence in my yard.
Jeep behind us, going like 15 miles an hour on the back. And I'm like, oh my God, hun, pull over. And next thing, she just rams into us, and we just move out of control and trying not to. We just went out of control trying not to.
Yo, this is carnage right here, y'all.
From behind.
Yeah, and then she came out.
Oh, they got the drug dog.
Just like, what the fuck are you
Well, that's not a drug
I'm like, okay, what the hell is going on with this lady? You literally just almost killed us. Like,
Okay.
are you crazy?
Okay. So
Uh-oh.
we're just driving.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That's okay. Sacagawea animal vet for his little appointment. And
Okay.
we were driving right here.
Oh man, look, the dog. You can tell the dog is scared because the tail is between his legs.
Felt the car get hit, and I just kind of tried to swerve.
Oh, that poor fella.
Okay. Do you have license?
Nobody knows that it was their fault.
Oh yeah, you guys can see off in the distance on the right hand side. She's arguing with somebody.
47, we need 2 toes, please.
God damn. Yo, she flipped. Yo! How the fuck did she get out of the... Who the fuck... Is anybody in there?
She's acting crazy, but she said they were just driving and she just came hauling butt up there and just rear-ended him.
Did she call her a crazy bitch?
She said they were just driving. Talk to the other driver. She's acting crazy, but she said they were just driving and she just came hauling butt up there and just rear-ended him. She's got
And there's 341. Steve's 341 as well. I apologize. I just hang until you guys get
okay. Yeah. We can get your license, registration, and proof of insurance, okay?
Yeah, we need all of that.
Yes. So
I need all of that.
tell me, are you the only occupant of this car?
Yeah, I'm the only owner of this vehicle.
This one here?
How the fuck did she get...
Can you tell me what happened?
Yo, I want to know how the fuck she got out of that car. That thing is flipped and crumpled. She did. I thought some guy said she almost said crazy bitch. I thought she actually said it. I thought she actually said crazy bitch.
I was driving down and I was trying to get into a lane, and they were getting into a lane at the same time I was getting into the
Yeah, you were speeding,
lane.
bitch.
Okay.
And they were getting into the right lane,
Okay.
and so I guess we hit.
Okay.
You guess.
I mean, that's what I seen because they had their blinker on.
Okay.
When I got out the vehicle, they said, "No, you crashed into me," and da da da. And I was like, "Wait."
Okay. And who is?
I'm the owner of the vehicle.
Okay, but I don't know if you know.
How
I
the
will be
fuck
honest,
did this
I was-
chick
I was
survive
going
that?
a little fast,
Okay.
probably.
She's the owner of the vehicle. Look, am I missing something? She's the owner of the vehicle. I think she's the owner of the vehicle that flipped upside down. Right? If that's the case, that is crazy.
Probably going about maybe like 5-6 miles over.
Okay.
5-6 miles over? Nope.
Okay. And where are you coming from?
The bar?
I was just dropping my friend off in Northeast Tacoma.
Okay.
And I was coming back down here.
Oh, they're in
right on
Washington.
First Avenue.
Okay. And
They're
have
in
you had
Washington.
anything to drink today?
No. I did smoke probably like,
Oh, there it is.
like 9 hours ago now.
Uh-oh.
Okay, but nothing to drink?
No.
No. Okay.
Better take a
Go in
breathalyzer.
there and turn off your car.
I would.
That one's
please.
That motherfucker's still running.
That one's not mine.
This one's her car.
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing to drink? You said you smoked about 9 hours ago? Okay, can you just do me a favor and get your license? I don't know if it's in your...
in the car if you want to.
Ken Rose with the $2 super chat. Dude, I'm going to have to change shirts. Holy God. Oh my God, dude. This... Holy moly. Something about the tag in this... Oh, God. Something about the tag in this hoodie always makes me itchy. Yeah, dude. Ugh. Sorry, guys. I gotta take... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, boy. Just put another hole... Well, all right. Well, just put another hole in my shirt. Hang on, y'all. I do apologize. We do it live, but damn. When you're using your beard brush to scratch your back, woof, God. Love that Bruce Lee hoodie, but god damn. All right, sorry about that, guys. Let's continue. Holy God.
Okay, can you come... I don't know where it's at. Tell me where...
You shit, girl, me either.
I cannot believe this woman survived this crash.
These two. I don't know if she's been checked out.
Can you check? I'm
Dude,
going
not a scratch on her.
Where was your license at?
in my Prius,
Your what?
in my PSR, in my purse.
Oh, your purse?
Yeah, in the car.
Okay.
I don't really
Okay.
want to.
Let me just look at your name verbally, okay?
Yeah, let's do that.
Do you have a driver's license?
Yeah.
You do, okay. What about insurance?
Not anymore.
I do not have insurance.
Oh, shit.
Go ahead. What's your last name?
Brian Alamy with the $2 Rumble rant says, do you prefer boneless or bone-in chicken wings? Dude, bone in. Man, bone in, brah. Come on now.
And then
I gave them my insurance when I hit them the last time.
you hit them
Hit them
before?
Or, I guess. Shit. I don't even remember the last time.
What?
No? Okay.
Well, not. Well,
Did this bitch say that she hit them the last time?
I mean, not say it like that, but
Have you were saying that you've hit these same people before, or you've been in another accident
I've
before?
been in another accident before.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Hey, firm. Okay, what's your first name, hon?
Anjali,
Can you spell that for me?
AUNGELEUKLIUE.
Yuki.
Yuki?
Is that C?
Yeah.
So hold on. AUNGELEUCE? Or
No. GUN
What?
AUNGUN?
GELIQUE.
E.
Okay.
Yes.
Angelique. The bitch can't even spell her name.
AUNGELIQUE. Angelique. Can you just write it for me? Do you mind?
Oh,
Sorry.
wow.
Much
Yo,
easier.
I'm gonna tell you what. If somebody takes 10 minutes to spell their first name, chances are they're probably impaired.
And you have to write your middle initial and date of birth too.
Oh my
My
god.
recency's fucked up.
The bitch can't even spell her name.
AUNGE. You've got such pretty handwriting.
GELI. No, it's not.
QUE.
AUNGEQUE.
And is that a
What?
QUELI? Okay. And then M.
LIQUE.
Oh,
and then M
Jesus
is the middle initial?
Christ.
Yes.
Okay, and then date of birth. Okay, and just real quick, is your hand in your pocket? Okay if I pat you down real quick? Do you have any weapons on you or anything, hon?
No, no, sir.
Okay.
Uh-oh, this is pre-arrest procedure,
Just-
y'all.
Pocket watches.
Pocket watches. Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody here witnessed it that I should talk to? You think?
I
dog.
would talk to the lady in the blue
Okay.
and the lady in the green.
Dude, BJ347 with a $2 super chat says, boneless wings are just chicken nuggets. Damn right. There's no such thing as boneless wings. Only chicken nuggets. Very good observation, BJ. Appreciate that.
Green
Okay.
and the sir in the white and the sir in the gray
Okay.
and the sir in the pink
Okay.
so that they can give you full statements.
Okay.
I'm going to get my fart to my house.
Oh, you know what? Level Up Man says flips on flat asphalt usually don't result in major damage, and normally the occupants can exit. Flips get dangerous when it turns into rolling or if there is a risk of fire. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
You're gonna what?
Okay, I'm going to get my car to my house.
Well, we obviously can't get it to your house.
Sweetheart.
I could drive it there.
Baby, you can't drive that car.
What?
Yeah, I drove it worse.
No, we're not doing that. So
This woman is high as fuck. If this woman thinks they're going to flip her car over, so this woman thinks they're going to flip her car over, and she's going to be allowed to drive it back home. Yeah, this woman is high as fuck.
do you live close?
Very.
Okay. 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 So at this time, you are not free to leave. Okay. You got to stay here. We got to exchange some info. Okay. Okay. All right. Stand by. Hey.
Bitch almost killed us.
Hey.
Oh,
hey,
damn,
let's
she
not
said-
be- Come on. That's not gonna help.
Yo, she said, bitch almost killed us. This is funny. Watch this. Yo, she rolled, look, she rolled up on old girl. Old boy rolled up on old girl and said, yo, bitch almost killed us. And the officer's like, come on, man. Like, really? But she's right.
Stand by.
Watch this. Watch this.
Bitch almost killed us.
She said, bitch almost killed us.
Hey, let's not be. Come on.
She's
That's
like,
not
come
gonna
on.
help.
Hey, it's true, though.
Hey, come on now.
It's true.
Here, do me a favor.
Shit.
I know you're angry. We're doing some investigation for something else. Verify that she was the one driving that car. Yeah.
Okay, that was a very good way to de-escalate the situation by the lady cop. Right? She says, look, I know you're upset. I know you're angry, but, you know, you can't have that kind of language. But this is the same officer that almost called her a crazy bitch.
She's going to be DUI, so we're going to do the sobriety test.
Whoop,
She was the one
whoop.
driving that car? Yeah. She's going to be DUI, so we're going to do
She's going to be DUI. They already know. Yep, they already know she's fucked up.
No, then we're going to.
Yep, they already said she's already going to be DUI. They already know what's up.
Hey, I got to ask, are you willing to do some voluntary field sobriety tests?
Wait. Will I submit to doing a field sobriety?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not drunk.
You'll do some sobriety tests for me? Okay, let's figure out an area that's safe to do so.
Bitch says she ain't drunk. I don't know.
I don't want to do it on the street. We'll come over here, okay?
I really will.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, I want you to, we're going to find less of a hill. Can you stand,
This bitch
right
is
here for
all the way fucked up.
you
This
stand, like,
bitch
right here?
actually
Yeah,
thought
right
she
here.
was about to. This bitch actually thought she was about to drive this
Kind
car
of not
home.
such
This
a
is
big hill to put
crazy.
these on. Real quick, so do me a favor, hands out your pockets. Keep your feet together, turn towards me. And while I'm asking some questions, I just want you to keep your hands
Looks
at
like
your
she lost
side,
a couple
okay?
of fingernails.
Perfect. Just before we start, do you have any medical conditions I should know about? Do you have your hands in your pockets for me?
Other than the fact that
I
you're
have
fucked up.
short-term memory loss.
Okay.
From a crash about 2 years ago.
Oh my God. Short-term memory loss from a crash 2 years ago. So in the span of less than 9 minutes, we are now aware that this woman has been in at least 3 wrecks. Remember when she said, I don't have insurance, but I gave my insurance information to the last people I hit. Then she talks about having short-term memory loss as a result of another accident 2 years ago. Gentlemen, this woman, yes, Sean Morris says, yep, Federal Way, south of Seattle in King County. Absolutely, I still live in King County. This woman does not need to have a license. Like, this woman, wait a minute. I was told that my sound was a little bit blown out yesterday. Devin told me my sound was a little bit blown out. Let me lower the decibels here because I know I can get a little bit loud. Let me take it down to 13. There we go. All right. So now I'm going to try not to talk so loud. This woman does not need to be driving. She does not need to be on the road. It is unbelievable that this woman has been in at least 3 accidents, and this one has resulted in her car flipping over. And as that woman said, the bitch almost killed us. Grim says, get her off the streets. Totally agree. Alaskan K says, how does she not have a suspended license? You want to know why she doesn't have a suspended license, gentlemen? And once again, listen, we always come back to this. Why is it that women appear to commit the most egregious crimes? It's because they are routinely allowed to get away with them. This woman has been in now 3 accidents that we know of, but she somehow still has a license. She is clearly experienced at driving impaired. This woman likes to get drunk or get fucked up and get behind the wheel and cause destruction. So much so that she has short-term memory loss as a result of an accident that was probably her fault. But the reason why these women continue to make mistakes like this is because they're not properly punished. Justice is not properly served. Miss Miami, the pink cocaine girl, remember she ran a red light and killed 2 people. You'd think that was the first time she was driving impaired? Like, it is unbelievable to me. It is unbelievable to me that these women continue to get away with these crimes, and then we ask the questions. How does she not have a suspended license? The reason she doesn't have a suspended license is because the way our justice system is designed here in the U.S., it's lenient on women. It is absolutely ridiculous. Captain Meatloaf says, what's her Cash App? Yeah, you must be new here, buddy. I got to time you out for that. We don't know. This is not that kind of chat, buddy. This is not that kind of chat, buddy. We don't simp for hoes. We don't simp for hoes out here. We don't talk about what's her Cash App. No, we don't even joke about that stuff. Even if you were joking, I don't give a shit. Don't be joking about what's her Cash App. Because niggas like you will enable bitches like her. Next thing you know, she'll be flipping over cars in another area. Nah, man. Like, I don't joke around about that. I do not joke around about that. Y'all, guys, listen. Don't Cash App these hoes. Do not try to save these hoes, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, these hoes don't like you. They don't love you. Don't do that. Even if you're joking around, I ain't trying to hear that. Stop it. Let's go.
Okay, and what about anything prevents you from walking normal, or your balance, or you wear contacts or anything?
Not if I don't take any medication, but I took all my medication.
Okay, do you normally take do you normally wear contacts?
Peroxidone? No peroxidone, no eye contacts.
No eye contacts? Okay,
no.
So you're good with your vision?
This is how it is. Normally.
Okay, perfect. Let's get this up real quick. Okay.
I'm sure Captain Meatloaf is joking, but I don't
first I'm
play
gonna check your
that.
eyes, okay? So you don't have any glasses, you don't keep contact lenses in. What I want you to do is I want you to keep your head as still as possible, and I'm gonna have you look at this, and all I'm doing is gonna move it back and forth, so follow it with just your eyes only, okay?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
See, I'm not a police officer, so I don't exactly know. I don't know what they're looking for here.
Can you see it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so just keep sort of sitting.
Oh yeah, she has boxer briefs on. Yes, she does.
43, we are starting SFSTs.
And And you guys can see clearly this woman is accustomed to making bad decisions. We've got at least 3 accidents. We've got a sleeve tattoo. We've got short-term memory loss. She's probably on drugs.
What I'm going to do is going to be called the walk and turn, okay?
I've seen that.
You've seen it?
Yeah.
Okay. You know
Oh, yeah, you've done it. I'm sure you have.
Not necessarily, but
Okay,
I've seen it.
Okay, no, totally fine. So what I want you to do while I give you instructions, okay? I want you to stand with, you can either have your left or your right foot, one planted, the other behind, okay?
My shoes look fucking fucked up.
You want to take them off? That makes you feel more comfortable? No, you're good? So I need you to stand just like this while I give the instructions. Can you see? One toe needs to be touching the other.
Oh.
Socks 12. So Socks 12 says they're looking for a...
They have to be directly.
Yeah.
So Socks 12 says they're looking for astigmatism, meaning looking to see if her pupils will vibrate or not. It's something drunk people can't control. Oh, okay. Okay. Brian Alemi also asks me spicy or not. It depends on the flavor. Like I don't like I don't like wings that are so hot that make you cry, but I do like a little bit of spice. Yeah, Jose says, was she driving that car that's flipped over? Yes, she was. Some guy verifies that. Says they're looking for cross-eye or jerky eyes in the horizontal gaze. Nice oh boy. Okay, nice stagmus. Okay. That is above my pay grade.
And then you go back 3. 1, 2, 3. This is downhill though. This way, okay?
Okay, so they are looking for horizontal eye movement that they cannot control. Okay, all right.
Put it on the sidewalk. I'm bringing it right here. Are you sure? Yeah. I want you to do I'm gonna give you a fighting chance, right? I want you to do it on a flat surface because I had a hard time too. Yeah, we're gonna move to this. Okay.
Ooh, Alaskan Case says mango habanero is always amazing, extra hot. Okay. I mean, I've had super hot wings before. I just like them, and I don't mind a little bit of heat. I don't mind a lot of heat. I just don't want to. I want to fucking have a heart attack. She looks. Oh no! Wait a minute.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh.
7, 8.
I don't know, man. Maybe it's because I'm not in law enforcement. Maybe, the naked eye. She looks like she's passing the test, but based on what I've heard, she is. There is nowhere near. Oh, look, there's the car in the back. There's the car in the back. You guys see the car in the back? That car has a big old chunk taken out of it. Look at this. Hold up. Yeah, look at this. Let me blow this up for you guys here. Give me a sec. Look at this. The car in the back. I think that might be one of the cars that she hit. Because look at that thing. That thing looks like it got a bite taken out of it. Wow. Okay. Well, let's continue.
So together, I'll let you know when to
So for 10 or 6?
You're going to keep counting just like that, 1001 until I tell you to stop. Okay?
Yeah, she did stumble to the side, didn't she?
Ready? Go.
1001, 1002.
Arms at your sides.
1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007.
Alejandro Martinez says she's starting to stumble.
1009, 1010, 1011, 1012. 2013.
Damn, we got the postman. Damn, this must be a busy part of the day, dude.
2015, 2016, 1017, 2018, 2019, 1020, 2021, 2022, 2000.
Why are they? Okay. Uh-oh.
1025.
Why do they make you do this for so? I don't know.
This time I'll place under arrest, okay?
Oh, wow.
I'm driving under the influence.
That was it. Dude, look at this. They decided right then and there. Look. Right when she started counting, you could tell. Look at the police officer on the left.
1003.
Look, she shakes her head.
1005, 1006, 1007.
Watch the officer on the left.
1010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2015, 2000.
Oh, she said 15 twice.
2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022.
Yep. Yeah, they're already making.
1024, 1025,
She's like, yep.
At this time, I'll place you under arrest, okay?
Damn.
Driving under the influence.
She's not even fighting it.
Are those okay? Are those tight enough? Too tight?
I mean, when will I shall get released?
We'll take this one step at a time, okay? I just want to make sure that you are...
That means no time soon.
enough. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. I am going to read you something. I want to make sure that you understand. Okay?
Oh boy, here come the Mirandas.
I want you. This is important. This is for you, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in the court of law. You have the right at this time to talk to a lawyer and have them present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before questioning if you wish. And you can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements, okay?
A lot of people don't realize. A lot of people don't realize when they say you have a right to remain silent, it means you have a right to shut the fuck up.
Here you go.
Thank you. Straight to the hospital then?
Yeah.
I'll have fire checker out. And then no.
Okay.
Your turn.
What's up?
Jose said WNBA player. Nah, she's too small for that.
Fire check, please.
Did you guys check her out at all?
What's that?
Dude, I cannot believe she survived this wreck.
Here.
I thought I was going home.
No, baby, you are not going home.
Here. I'm actually going to put you over here because it's safer.
Bitch, you flipped a goddamn
I'm also
car.
Gonna search you, okay?
Like this.
Yeah, please do.
Okay.
This bitch actually thought she was going home.
Everything in the car goes to where?
Okay, well just face this flight for me. Can you face this flight for me?
Yeah.
No, other way. There you go.
Can I request from my phone to go to my mom?
That's actually just going to go with you to jail.
Wait, what?
Yep.
Wait,
Here.
she's gonna go to jail?
No, your phone is going with you to go to jail.
And then when do I get it? When I get out or what?
We'll get to that in a second, all right? Let's just have fire check you out real quick.
Dude, whatever she's on has her cool, calm, and collected.
Which one?
Go with pinky.
My...
Are you hurting anywhere?
Huh?
Are you hurting anywhere? Are you in any pain?
I'm scared to say I'm hurting anywhere. Have me in the line on nowhere, nowhere, other than that.
Huh?
I said don't have me nowhere, because I'm a near. I'm near, like a minor.
You're a minor?
I'm near a minor.
How old
No,
are you?
I'm 20.
no, you're not a minor, sweetie. Did you see her how she said? She said, "I'm near a minor." Wait, you're near a minor? How old are you? 20, baby. You're an adult. Sorry. Yeah.
Perfect. Fine. I'm fine.
It's got a 160 pulse, 97%.
I promise you, I'm going just off the alcohol.
We're gonna do one more test, but everything's looking good. So.
You said you're off alcohol?
No, I'm saying he said I was off the test.
Oh, I don't know what that means.
What are you gonna do after they do that? As soon as I got hired, bitch, I knew damn well.
What? Dude, she's having a conversation with somebody else, fam.
All your vitals are great. So you're good health-wise.
Yeah, I already know. Because I know I'm not. It fucking hurts. So I know damn well. Yeah, I know.
Go ahead.
This chick has no idea what's happening.
So I'm getting booked?
Yes. Yep, you are getting booked. Clayton Williams says,
Sorry to make you switch cars. But
Clayton Williams says, I will say she is definitely intoxicated, but is taking the arrest pretty well. The reason why she's taking the arrest well is because she's intoxicated.
It's called the BAC. It's a breath analyzing. There's paperwork. Every step of the way will be explained. From now on, we're going right back to the station, and I can explain to you kind of what happens next.
And then what? If after what you're talking about,
you're under arrest, so you're going to jail.
So after I do that, I'm going to jail?
Yes.
So regardless, I'm going to jail?
Yes.
Officers transported her to the station to begin the administrative process and to collect a breath sample.
What do you think the time that the collision occurred at?
It was earlier. It was, I want to say about maybe like 6, 7.
6 or 7?
Probably, if not earlier than later. If not a little bit. Like it was like sun setting
6 or 7 p.m.?
Yeah.
Okay. Where were you going before being stopped?
I was heading to my friend Zay's house to drop him off.
So without looking, what time do you think it is right now?
I want to say maybe a little bit before 10
p.m.? And do you know what direction of travel you were going?
What's this way? Northeast, northwest, north, south, north.
She didn't know where the fuck she's at right now.
Okay. No.
No, I really don't.
Okay, that's okay.
I don't.
What time did you start driving?
Maybe around 4:50, 5:50.
4:50? Okay.
Around the evening time.
Okay. And what's the date?
I don't keep track of days anymore. After she died.
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't keep track of days.
Okay.
A lot anymore.
Do you know what month it is?
It's October. Sorry.
Okay, so you just want to put like October before the 21st?
No, the 21st.
Okay.
She said no, the 21st.
Okay,
So that was.
That's what you're saying. So sometime
So
before.
I remember the 21st.
Okay. So
specifically,
okay.
the 21st. I remember that. I remember the
Dude,
17th,
she is fucked up.
Because for my phone bill.
Okay.
So probably about 2-3 days ago. Because today's about the 21st, 22nd.
Okay.
I think. I don't keep up with the days anymore.
And then.
Okay, I think we're at the point of diminishing returns at this point. She's clearly fucked up. Let's find out what the charges were.
At my friend's house.
Okay.
And then I was trying to drive home because I was very upset.
Yeah.
And then I crashed.
Or do you believe your ability to drive was affected by your alcohol or drug usage?
No.
And
then have you ever been arrested for a DUI before?
No.
She underwent a breath test and registered a result of 0.195.
Woo! God.
Which is nearly 10
Damn!
times the legal limit of 0.02 for drivers under the age of 20.
Oh, drivers under the age of 20. I was like 10 times over the legal limit. God damn.
In the state of Washington. Following the test, she was transferred to the hospital for medical evaluation, where it was determined that she had sustained a fractured wrist. After receiving treatment, she was then taken to jail. Subsequently, she was charged with DUI and cited for causing a traffic accident.
God almighty.
Share your thoughts below and...
Well, man, I gotta tell you. Well, it says 10 times, but you know, the blood alcohol max for minors is 0.02, right? And so normally it's 0.08, but god damn. Good Lord. Yeah, she was a little bit too calm, cool, and collected, because that's when you knew she was absolutely fucked up. Absolutely fucked up. All right, so let's get to our very first fresh and fit clip breakdown. And guys, again, remember, like the video. We got 158 people watching. Let's like the video, if you would. And let's go ahead and get this party started.
Everything, because, you know, he's the father, you know, so he's the way to the father. So when the father came in, that's why God is the father, because we need like male, like that male, that fatherhood structure, right? And the freedom that I feel, because, you know, like before we started working in all of this stuff, we were in that feminine, right? In that feminine of not having to make all of these decisions and live with that burden.
Oops, sorry, y'all.
Right, because for us it feels like a burden, because we are emotional beings, right? We're more emotional than men. Yes. So our lives and the way that our bodies are wired are to work differently than men's body do, right? So when I gave and surrendered all of that to him, he gave me so much freedom, like literally freedom. I
see there. I see. So when they put this on YouTube, it looks like they blur out the super chats the super chats, because they're crazy.
And I don't have one worry in my mind, so I can be, you know, like feminine.
Somebody explain the castle meter to me. What's the castle meter? Is that like donations or what? What is that?
I don't have to just carry all this burden on me making the right decisions, because we do get very emotional, right? And like we make a lot of the decisions based on our emotions, and for us it feels like a really big deal. For us it does feel like a roller coaster, right? So when we don't have guidance, and when we're in that moment, when you have your period and you have like
land the plane,
you cannot make the right choice, right? We take on the consequences of
oh my god.
But we don't have to live like that, right? And you know, obviously it's hard to like for you to find the right man, or if you don't have a dad, whatever. But like there is a way where you can actually be in your feminine, because that's what we're supposed to be. Like we're not supposed to be the decision makers.
No, not at all.
We're not supposed to carry the life on our back, like, you know.
Period.
That's not how nothing was ever supposed to be done. But that's why men need to be the leaders, and that's how we can be, and you know, not have the pressure, because we were supposed to raise the kids, right, to be like kids, like childlike with them as well. And you know, that's not going out and working and like doing all of these things.
It's amazing that there are only 670 people watching, but there are like 7,000 people watching on
in that emotional
Rumble.
childlike thing that you can do when you are in your feminine.
Naturally.
When you lift off all of that burden, and it can be lifted from you, you know?
Amen.
Thank you so much for that sermon.
So she literally said the same thing I've been saying. Yeah. Notice how you guys all agree with what she said, but
nice and passive. said well.
And like you even say that a male cannot speak to girls like the same way. Yeah.
Because I said the same exact thing pretty much, but you know, a couple girls here got angry, right? And that's the problem, is that you guys care too much about how the information is said versus what is said. I told you guys what it really is.
Yeah, of course. And they got all stupid. Yep.
So, but
it's because that's how we are.
Yeah. And that's why you guys can't be leaders.
There you go.
See, as a leader, you need to be able to take information quickly.
And that's why we're not trying to be leaders, though.
Be able to think logical, right?
No,
I don't think any woman. Are you trying to be a leader, the head of a household? Are you trying to be the head of a household leader? Are you trying to be?
Hold on. Wait, hold on. Okay. So now all of a sudden nobody wants to be a leader, huh?
But by default,
we already knew that.
By default,
that's common knowledge.
If you're going to be having your own household, you are a leader. And also for her man.
We're not the head of the household. No, not by default. We're submissive. We're not leading.
To who?
The man, whoever's the leader.
But you have, hold on, you're single, right?
No, I'm saying we're speaking
about You're not submissive. I know you're not already. Look, when I see a girl that's in her 30s that's still single, I already know something is off. And 9 out of 10 times that she's too masculine.
Yep.
Nice. Or she just doesn't want to be called bitches and assholes and all.
No, they ain't got nothing to do with it. No, baby girl. No, baby girl. No. See, there it is. There it is. The non sequitur. It had nothing to do with anything. You're not single. The reason why you're single has nothing to do with the fact that you don't want to be called bitches and assholes. That makes absolutely zero sense. You're single because you're not submissive. And the crazy thing is that women, I don't even want to say they don't understand, but I guess this explains things. They do not understand that femininity and submission is a superpower. If you are feminine and submissive, the world is your oyster. You can have any man you want.
Bitch or an asshole?
No, just the ones here on this podcast.
We're not the ones trying to date you. I'm saying, what about 10 years?
No, none of them have ever called me that.
So then
what's the problem?
I'm talking about this conversation here. She explained the same thing as you, minus what? What was the difference between the delivery?
Surprise. The one bitch that's going back and forth with Myron is the black. You know what? Honestly, they need 2 seats down from Fresh. There's always an out-of-pocket black bitch every single time. That must be the reserved spot for the out-of-pocket black bitch that's going to be out of pocket. And you can already tell by the body language of the white girl sitting in between them. She's like, okay, I want nothing to do with this. You guys see how she's leaning away? Girls communicate subconsciously. They communicate with their body language. And they know that when the girl next to them is doing some dumb shit. And of course, girls are not verbally confrontational, but they're very physically not confrontational, but they will tell you everything you need to know about whether they agree or disagree with the bitch beside them. And you can tell that this white girl leaning away from Miss Independent, you can tell she's not co-signing on any of this bullshit. It's always 2 seats down from Fresh. It's always that motherfucking seat every time.
More interested in how the information was conveyed versus the information itself.
Oh no, there was extra things in the information that wasn't needed.
And what things?
That's exactly my point. You care more about how the information was conveyed versus the information itself.
Yep.
No,
that's
she
a
explained
female
it properly.
trait.
No. And I watched this episode. She literally told the girls exactly what Myron told the girls. But because of the way she said it, she thinks that it was said perfectly. Dude, I go through this all the time on Fresh and Fit. I remember, dude, Troy and I have been on Fresh and Fit several times. And I would say some shit, and the girls would be like, yeah, and then Troy would give his rendition, and they'd be like, you know what, I agree. And Myron would sit there and say, listen, Troy said exactly what Donovan just said. But because Troy is British and he's handsome and he's, he got the accent and all this other kind of stuff, you guys tend to listen to that kind of stuff. This is the difference between men and women. One of the main differences between men and women. Men, we can read between the lines, right? This is why when men are jawing at each other or in a heated confrontation, whatever the case may be, men, we are a lot less susceptible being a slave to our emotions. Now, there are some exceptions to the rule, but we pay attention to the information that is given. We don't pay attention to how it's said, or at least not as much as women pay attention to. And it's so funny. Women miss out on such critical advice just because they are always hung up on the way the message was delivered. It's crazy.
Why does it need to be explained properly? See, this is different. Like, if you're in the military as a guy, right, and your fucking drill sergeant says, yo, drop down and give me 50, you piece of shit. You're going to drop down and give him 50. You don't care about, oh, no, ask me nice.
No, fuck that.
Men and women. You guys need to be spoken nicely to.
But we're not in the military.
No, if you're in the military,
oh my God, he's giving an example. Oh my God, these stupid bitches.
Yeah, you're dropping, but that's my point. Is that women have
you
an
said
issue.
women shouldn't go to the military.
No, they shouldn't.
We shouldn't make scenarios about women.
Okay, bitch, he was giving an example. Do you see once again the black woman being confrontational and combative? He gave an example. He's not. The example that he gave was simply, if your drill sergeant tells you, drop and give me 20, asshole, the cadet is not going to say to please ask me nicely. No, drop and give me 20 means give me push-ups. He's not telling you that you should be in the military. God almighty.
In the military.
I'm giving that as an example to display.
That's not an example.
Oh my God. There it is. See? Back and
see, this is masculine behavior right here. You're
there it is.
Talking me, etc.
Yep. There you go.
Black female behavior. So
there it is. Let's do it again.
I'm giving that as an example.
Listen,
to
that's not an example.
See, that's not that's not an example. Yes, it is an example, but again, arguing to argue, guys. American black women on display as usual. Incredible.
See, this is masculine behavior right here. You're over talking me, etc. Typical black female behavior.
Thank you.
So, and this is why y'all always end up single, and you have lowest marriage rates, highest divorce
there
rates.
It is.
Black women
there it is.
Of this shit right here. Because
there it is.
Because
you can't shut the fuck
my
up.
Opinion matters. I'm not gonna bow down to no man. All the single ladies, all this other bullshit. Like, that's just not how it goes.
I didn't say any of that, actually.
No. But I can already tell that you're indoctrinated with that mindset because you think that you can overtalk me when I'm telling you this is what it is. This is how it really is. You're more interested in the way the information is conveyed to you. A lot of black women have this mindset of talk to me nice, or the tone, right?
And interestingly enough, the nicer you talk to black women, the more bitchy they become. Right? Guys, there is no winning with black women in an argument. There's no winning with black women in a discussion. Black women are low-key and high-key confrontational. Do you remember the black woman on Pop the Balloon or Find Love? That fucking crazy bitch that was masculine as fuck going back and forth with every nigga that was on there? It's incredible. Who the fuck is calling me? I'm so sick. Yo! Decline. God damn. Yo, I swear to God, man. Good God almighty. My apologies. Good Lord, man. Ay. Sorry about that. Let's continue.
Policing. That's where a lot of black women have an issue with, which is why you guys have an issue with the masculine authority, because with masculine authority, we say what it is. It doesn't matter how we say it.
That's right.
What it is. But with black women, it's like, you talk to me a certain way, my tone police, because you guys are used to being around women all the time, right?
Not only are they used to being around women, Myron, they're used to people kowtowing to them. The thing is, this is funny. This is interesting because black women trade on this all the time. They know that the world at large is afraid of the black woman. All the black woman has to say is, black women like to make a lot of verbal threats. Just like the girl yesterday who was masturbating in the theater. She's like, you better put my stuff in my purse or else. Or else what? Or else what, you fat hoe? Like, you're in handcuffs. What are you going to do? But the cops continue to cater to her, and all she did was continue to run off at the mouth and disrespect the law. That's all she continued to do. It does not matter. The more masculinity you show, the more masculinity they show. The more femininity you show as a man or a woman, the worse they get. It's incredible. Dr. B84 with the $10 super chat says black women can't be under the man because they want to be the man. Yeah, it's incredible. It's guys. I do not, nothing surprises me, right? I'm not going to sit here and act like this surprises me, but God, dude, it is as though it looks like 90 to 95% of the American black women that come on Fresh and Fit are all the same. I've crossed swords with, dude, every time I go back most of the time when I'm going back and forth with a bitch, it's always a black woman. It's always a black woman.
Grew up in fatherless households, grew up with a bunch of drug dealer losers, etc.
There you go.
And you guys don't have real masculine authority around you, and you don't understand information is information. How it's conveyed doesn't matter.
Did you have black?
Yes, my parents are both still together. I came from a stable household. That's why I'm not a fucking retard, and I understand authority. I understand masculine authority. I understand that.
Thank you. There it is. Did you hear that? Were you raised by? Yeah, bitch. I was actually. That's why I'm not a bitch.
And what was your highest level of education?
I'm a college graduate.
What was your degree in?
Criminal justice, former special agent of Homeland Security investigation. I did that for 10 plus years. So I talked.
Oh, now what, bitch? Now what? So she thought that she was gonna quiz Myron and so this is so funny. So she thought she was gonna sit here and quiz Myron. Well, what's your highest level of education completed? Yeah, I got a degree, bitch, in what? Criminal fucking justice. And oh, by the way, I used my degree to work as a special agent for Homeland Security. What have you accomplished? So what she's trying to do here is she's trying to belittle Myron by halfway implying that he ain't really shit, but no, Myron is that dude. Myron is that fucking dude. He is a top 1%er to be sure. Fuck out of here. Talking about highest level of education completed. And Myron's ready for it. Oops.
With all types of people all across the world. Okay.
So Phoenix Light Games with the $10 super chat says black women have an invisible shield in society. And they're also treated like goddesses by niggas in the community. And even like the narcissistic chick yesterday, I'm convinced black women have a god complex. They might, the way they act. But you would think that as the most educated group of people in America, they would realize, okay, maybe we're not doing something right. Because the black bitch in the orange with the sloppy ass BBL who wanted to argue with niggas the whole time on Pop the Balloon or Find Love, if she were smart, she would exercise a little self-awareness and introspection and say, okay, these men are a cross-section of men from America. Got some good-looking men, not so good-looking men, rich men, whatever the case may be. They're all telling me that my attitude sucks. They told me I'm attractive, but because of the way all she did was, I'm not going to change, I shouldn't have to change. Okay, cool. I mean, you don't have to do anything, but men don't have to wife you up either.
And so that makes you qualified to speak for all black women?
What?
No, but I've studied you guys extensively.
Okay.
And I study a lot of social dynamics, and I know how women think, and especially when it comes to the black community and black women, a lot of you guys don't have father figures, so you guys don't understand how to deal with masculine energy. You don't understand.
No, they don't.
Authority. You guys don't know how to understand when a guy is telling you something very direct and matter of fact. You guys get offended and interpret what I'm telling you through your feelings versus taking the information in, being like, damn, okay, I might not like the way it was conveyed, but it's true.
Well, I mean, I don't think everybody has to agree with your opinion.
No, you don't have to agree with his opinion, but just because you don't agree with it, his opinion doesn't mean it's not true. Number one. Number two, it's not an opinion. He's speaking facts.
That's a fact. For example, if you told me...
It's not a fact.
It is a fact. The black women are some of the lowest rated females when it comes to dating. They have the highest divorce rate.
And see, she's not even listening right now. All she's doing is listening to respond.
What I'm telling you right now, black women, is very true.
Because this is your podcast, everything that you're saying is a fact.
Everything I just told you about black women is true, yes. That is a factual statistic.
That's an opinion.
That's not an opinion.
What are you saying?
No, but hold on. Why is that opinion?
Because he just went down the list of all of these things that were opinions about what he felt about black women.
No, he said that black women are the least desired. That's true. Black women are the least swiped right on dating apps. That's true. Black women, as a whole, have the lowest percentage of married black women. 3 out of 4 black women is not married. All of this is true. Black women are at the bottom of the sexual totem pole. Guys, I've been talking about this for years. I've been talking about this since 2017. Black women are at the bottom of the sexual totem pole. And you want to know what the sad thing is they don't have to be. Black women, black women physically, if black women are in shape, they physically have the gambit on the body. Big boobs, nice shapely big butts, wide hips. If black women stayed in shape, they'd have a monopoly on every race of man known to man. But because they're combative, they're masculine, they're argumentative, etc., this is why they're the least chosen. And this woman, once again, is proving why. Phoenix Light Games, with the $10 super set, says, you see what happened there. It doesn't matter how respectable a job you required, like Myron's job, black women still don't respect black men. Then they wonder why the high-value niggas are dating white girls. There you go. Black women are raised to inherently disrespect black men. So it should come as no surprise that when black men actually make it and do something, they're choosing non-black women. And once again, this woman is proving why this happens.
Women in their households. Down the list of all of these things that were opinions about what he felt about black women in their households, that doesn't mean that was in my household. He doesn't know.
Okay, see, well, was it? I mean, it doesn't mean that it wasn't in your household. Okay, so was it? Were you raised by a single mother?
What I mean when I say low IQ behavior, if you told me most violent offenders are black, and if you look at the prison system, black men are disproportionately represented in the prison systems as felons, I will not sit there and tell you, well, I'm not, so you're wrong. That's your opinion. I would look at you and say, you're actually 100% correct, because I have the IQ to understand I don't fit into that. However, that's irrelevant because what you said is an objective fact regardless of where I stand.
Just because you say you weren't raised by a single mom, just because you say you had a masculine figure, doesn't mean that most black women have masculine figures. It's always me. It's always me for he. It doesn't make sense.
See, but that's a typical female behavior. You're interpreting what I say, immediately attributing it to yourself by saying, well, I don't match to that, so that must not be true. Look, if you grew up in a two-parent household, that's irrelevant to the fact that most black women don't grow up in two-parent households.
Thank you. That's
okay, and you grew up in a two-parent household.
Yes,
so
I did.
That makes your opinion what?
That has nothing to do with his opinion.
Me that.
Yeah, but you grew up in a two-parent household. You're speaking through your perspective and the way you were brought up.
This
right?
woman is...
Everybody's not brought up that same way.
This bitch is stupid as fuck. This bitch is dumb as fuck. Oh my God.
I understand that, but that's precisely why I'm saying so many black women have an issue with masculine authority because you guys are not used to it.
Okay, well, that's not me. So
okay,
I never said
congratulations. It's not you. Most black women are. That's the point.
You.
Oh, well, I'm speaking about myself because I can only speak. I'm a black woman, so I can only speak from my perspective.
That's low IQ behavior because for you to sit there and say, "Well, I'm only speaking from my perspective," that doesn't refute.
Because I'm a black woman. You're speaking about black women.
Okay, but that does not refute the fact that what I said is still objectively true about black women. Just like I gave you the example before. If you told me that a lot of the drug dealers and criminals, etc., are black men, and black men disproportionately commit violent crime in America, I wouldn't sit there and tell you, well, that's not true because I was a former special agent. That's stupid.
Okay.
Like, I'm not going to get offended because you said something objectively true about my race.
All right.
Whether it's derogatory or not. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, whether it's derogatory or not. Like, I'm not going to sit here and argue with
you. Oh, now she's... See, do you hear this passive-aggressive? Oh, you're black? Oh, okay. All of this, and again, just because she's not hooting and hollering and yelling and getting all stupid does not mean she's not combative. She's being very combative. Notice, once again, nobody else at the table is saying a goddamn thing except for the black woman. It's just incredible. It's insane.
If you said something that's true.
All right.
So
what I miss?
You missed some good stuff. But yeah, I again, this is all right. Look, 34 years old and you're still single. Something's wrong with you as a woman. Just keep it 1,000. Like, there's no reason you should be 34 years old and single as a woman. You should have already had a man or a serious boyfriend or married at some point.
Okay.
And she looks like she looks relatively attractive.
You said that 3 times.
Yes, because it's true.
Confirmed that already. So are we gonna be? Did you want to find me a bachelor or somebody so that I could not be single?
No.
Or?
Well, I'm hoping that you take this advice, go out into the world with it, and be like, instead of interpreting it through your feelings, you're interpreting it rationally and be like, damn, okay, something is correct here. Maybe I do need to change what I'm doing, and maybe I do need to put myself out there on the market, or maybe I need to lower my standards and find a guy that makes 30, 50K per year that's going to treat me well. He might not be the most good-looking guy, but he's going to treat me well because women's standards are too fucking high.
Yeah, Jaeger says, it always makes me laugh when people ask Myron if he is black. He is from Sudan in Africa. Look at his FF. Dude, exactly. Like, dude, Myron is more African American than any of us.
All of you think you deserve a guy that's making $100,000 plus a year, 6 foot tall, good looking, with a jawline, etc. And most of you guys, quite frankly, don't qualify.
Maybe I should take your advice. I don't have to, but thank you for your unwarranted opinion.
Unwarranted opinion. There we go. Once again, she's low-key disagreeing. His opinion is not unwarranted because it's not what he is saying. What he is talking about is a fact. You are 34 and you are single, and you have showed us why you're single.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That's what I'm trying to say. See, like the whole.
It's. You know what? At this point,
fucking doomed, bro. This is what I'm trying to say. Like, this is why so many modern women are fucking doomed, bro. Like, they don't. You got a multimillionaire telling you what it takes to fucking get a guy, and keep him. And you're like,
and all you're doing is arguing.
Your unwarranted opinion. That's why you're on the fucking situation that you guys are in. That's why you guys are fucking single, childless, no family, going back to your fucking house with your cats and shit like that, wondering why life sucks. Antidepressant medication, like, bro, this is the modern.
This is why.
We wish you the best.
Marcos Venetia says Myron is not giving opinions on this. He's showing conclusions based on real data and life experience. With that behavior, she's just making a fool of herself and proving his point even further. Absolutely.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, Chats.
Okay. Dr. Who Design says she disagrees no matter what he says. Such is the mentality of the average rank and file American black woman. That's it.
Yeah, we can read some chats.
Holy.
Does anyone else have anything?
Phoenix Light Games of the $5 super chat says, no way she's going to change. Black women are too prideful. They think people should accept them the way they are, and if they don't, then they are the problem. Dude, incredible. Incredible.
Yeah, let's end the show, please.
Yes,
End this.
Thank you.
Okay.
Look, you can get up and leave anytime you want. It feels like you're enduring it, and if you really don't like it, and you're so offended, and you're mad, and you keep saying
I'm
next
not offended.
You can get up at any time and walk out.
I knew that already.
Okay.
Oh,
so
see, I knew that already. You see how she always, there it is, the last word type of bitch. Thank you for your unwarranted opinion. You can leave anytime. I knew that already.
It's not your show, so don't try to rush things.
Somebody just said that they should end the show, and I just agreed.
Who gives a fuck what he says? Is he the host?
I mean, he's speaking. So
okay, but is he the host, though?
I agreed with him.
Oh, well, the show end for you. Get up and get out of here.
Okay, bye.
Thank God.
See, there it is. Last word. Okay, bye. She's a last word type of bitch. It's always, dude. Ali Satia says, always the Shaniquas. Incredible. This is insane.
Just get up and leave.
Oh, man.
Incredible, bro.
Viking Paradigm says, yeah, lots of fresh and fit guys have told me that they think black women treat white men better than black men. This seems to be correct. Look. Viking Paradigm, you're right. You're actually right. Darl. Yeah, black women do treat white men better than black men, and I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I just don't give a shit. There are so, and it's interesting because there are so many. Let's just take it back. The reason why black women get their panties in a bunch when the highest level and most successful black men date non-black women is because they want those black men for themselves. That's why they're upset, right? If a black woman could date white guys and Hispanic guys and if she could date anyone she wants, she wouldn't be worried about what we are doing, right? Well, it's the same thing for black men. Any black man who's upset about the fact that black women treat white men better than they treat black men, these are black men who don't believe that they can date outside their race. I don't give a look. Do black women treat white men better than black men? Yeah, I guess fine. But I don't give a shit. I really do not give a shit. Like, please, by all means, dude, swirl till the wheels come off. Like, dude, please. Like, white guys, take these bitches off our hands. Please. Please. Dr. B84 with another $10 super chat says, I don't think it's worth it to try to save black women anymore. Kevin Samuels did his best, but they are too far gone now. Yeah, it's over. It's over for black women. Dude, it's been over for black women forever. It's just that they're just now starting to realize it. Shin Yamada with the $5 super chat says, I'd rather put on stripes and scrap for E9 than deal with that. Oh, shit. No, he didn't. Let's continue.
All right.
Hey, lowest rating on Tinder and Bumble and
there
all
it
the
is.
dating apps. There you guys go see right there.
Hey, man,
Misogyny.
once you go black, you never go back.
Once you go black,
no,
you go find a white.
Yeah, once for white girls, once you go black, you don't come back. For black men, once you go back, you go running back.
Okay.
Hell, even you'll take an Israeli.
Troy Brewer says black women are fucking awesome. They always treat me well. Yeah, hey, listen, by all means, like, dude, like, knock yourself out. Knock yourself out. I ain't mad at that, dude. One of my best friends, Josh, tall white guy, dude. He's fucked more black women than I can imagine. Black women always treat him well. I'm like, great, awesome, appreciate it.
Let's go.
Oh my God.
What?
We on locals.
Yeah,
we're on locals, man.
I'll take that over. Yeah.
W
What?
Martin. Yeah, W Martin.
Hey, man.
I agree. Let's move forward.
Fresh updates. Send a $6 tip. Appreciate that.
What do you say?
He probably said something about you being black.
Yeah, probably.
Yo, Martin, did you see how they made the new Aquaman movie all about global warming? All the new superhero movies are being used to push woke propaganda. Yeah, it's gay.
Damn.
Martin, when women say that height matters, you should burst out the scale right away and tell them to stand on it. If the question it, then tell them weight matters for men. You can control your weight, but not your height. Also, Fresh, I thought
Ooh, there it is. Very good.
You still be soft like Chris with the sound effects after the...
Willville says, an alcohol addiction is easier and cheaper to deal with than that. Man, you're right.
Eating bimbo got heated.
No,
okay.
not.
The gender advocates the most and the loudest for the right to kill a fetus has lost the right to talk about how nurturing they are.
Ooh,
shit.
Damn.
WFNF, they do. Black female women always do their best to prove every stereotype.
I swear to
bro,
God.
They always do, bro. Man, look, man.
You ever dated a black girl?
Look at this.
I have, but not rarely. They're like the minority. No pun intended.
In Barbados, yeah, I have.
You have?
I really don't care. On the Rumble site says, facts, a black woman raises a white guy's kid, still gets praised, but a black man raises a white woman's kid and they trash him for it. It's the way it is.
Yeah.
Would you say it's like the same experience as like what people usually be saying?
Shit.
I'm not gonna lie. I think he means island Caribbean women versus American black women. Is that what you mean?
Nah, but I'm saying like
in general,
like the stereotypes. Would you say they're true?
Bro, once you get some money, man, avoid black chicks, bro. Keep it
Yeah,
money with you.
real talk.
Yo, once you get some money, man, fuck that shit, bro.
Yeah,
it's definitely a lot.
Yeah, real talk,
of the
real
same
shit.
That they say.
Yeah, look, guys, Myron's telling the truth. Myron's telling the truth, man. Black women, listen, we all know that women are a depreciating asset. We know that. That's been tried and true. But like Myron said, once you get some black women, fam, like, dude, like, once you get some money, like, it's just not worth it. It just ain't worth it. It's just not. It's just not. And it's funny, black women are all the time come in my chats. Well, if you hate us so much, why do you talk about us so much? Well, because it pisses you off, number one. And I like pissing you guys off. And number two, I need to warn any black man who is thinking about staying on the plantation. Once he gets some money, I just need to warn him, hey, look, man, like, it's over. It's over. Don't invest in these chicks, fam. Like, just don't do it. Myron just kept it real, man. Once you get some money, avoid black women. Don't even stick your dick in these chicks, y'all. Don't even stick your dick in these chicks. 'Cause I'm gonna tell you what, black women are not only they have an attitude, they're fucking fertile as fuck. You can look at those bitches and get them pregnant.
Sorry to say it, but it is.
Abundance Point says, y'all sound crazy fruity. Awesome. Boy, I guess you told us, didn't you, Abundance Point?
Stereotypes are true, bro. Loud, obnoxious, ratchet, try to challenge you and shit.
If I want a girl, I go in the snow, look for bunnies.
You feel me? Exactly.
What?
Love it.
You a Texan, man. Get you a Mexican, man.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Mexican, bro.
They're crazy too, man.
Yeah.
You know what? Hold up, man. I'm gonna open up these phone lines. Because we're gonna get into this. Look, man. Look. I'm gonna turn this into why. You know what? Honestly, I might just change the fucking lie. You know what? Hold up. I'm gonna change the title to this shit right here. I'm changing the title midstream. Why black men? I'm just gonna change it. Why black men should never ever date black women. I'm changing the title. God damn it! I don't give a fuck. I've just changed the title, and I'm getting ready to open up these motherfucking phone lines. Episode 1102. Episode 1102. I'm finna open up these phone lines, y'all. I'm finna open up these phone lines because I mean, like, for real. And look, man, I need phone calls. I need phone calls from guys who are going to tell us why you should not dabble in the dark. Because you guys have listened to me long enough. If you guys don't believe me, maybe you'll listen to some other dudes. Maybe you'll listen to somebody else.
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Come on.
to start your show now.
Your show is scheduled
Perfect.
to start in 35 seconds.
So in 35 seconds, you guys are going to be able to call in. You guys are going to be able to call in. Like, dude, look, man, we haven't had this discussion in a while. It's time. It's time. I don't know what to tell y'all, man.
They are, but like, just get one from from.
You be playing in the snow in the summer?
Your show will go live in 5
Nigga,
seconds.
I play in the snow year round, fam.
2, 1.
I play in the snow year fucking round.
That shit's messy. I love it though.
Fresh like to get mellow in the yellow too.
Miss Piggy got pics like this on her Instagram. Oh shit.
Oh boy, there it is. There it is.
Come on, man.
There it is.
Kamala Harris slept with Willie Brown, well known for being a Kong maker in politics. He was much older than her. Brown said that he helped many politicians with their careers, including Harris, Nancy Pelosi, Gavin Newsom, and Dianne Feinstein, all Jews. So yeah, she slept her way to her appointment. After she made it, she threatened that she would prosecute him if he so much as jaywalked women. Question for you: what's your thoughts on Netanyahu, Miss Israel?
Wait, is the what?
What's your thoughts on Netanyahu?
Benjamin Netanyahu, I guess.
Again.
Okay, what are your thoughts on Benjamin Netanyahu?
Benjamin Netanyahu.
Yes, your prime minister.
Oh, I think.
Oh my God.
Yo.
Next to
Apple
Fresh.
Watch, bro?
Next to Fresh.
No.
Next to Fresh.
Say what?
I'm confused.
They go next to me and stand at your watch.
You know, trying to take something from you.
Anonymous says, "What's up, Donnie? My main."
Let's move forward.
Yeah, you know, let's.
Miss Israel? She was staring at my watch.
But you know the Castle Club chat. You know how they get.
Okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Kevin Spamiel says, "I'm the only black man in my wife's family who stayed after kids were born. After red pilling most of them, they show me respect. It wasn't easy." Yeah. And it's so funny because niggas will tell you, yeah, stay away from white girls. They'll get you thrown in jail. Yeah, black women will get you thrown in jail quicker. Black women will get you thrown in jail with the quickness.
WFNF, women will dodge accountability like Neil with...
By the way, phone lines are open, 516-387-1987.
Bullets in the Matrix, SMH, okay.
Damn right.
Blue Silent, okay. I'm calling you right now. Religious girl gonna meet Frank Castle tonight.
No, she's cool.
That's cool.
What do you call a woman taking accountability? Tell my future grandkids that when y'all find out. Bro, this nigga. D-Rap says, we haven't done this in a while. Let's go around the panel. Ask the ladies if they think their guy friend is actually their friend. If they say yes, Myron, then Fresh, y'all know what to do.
Uh-oh.
How many of you have guy friends? Raise your hands.
They would fuck us if we asked them to.
Thank you. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. There it is. I love it. I love it. Got a caller. Oh, whoa. Got 2 callers on the line already. 516-387-1987. Again, that is 516-387-1987. Let us go to area code 561. Area code 561. You're on live at Donovan. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, Donovan, it's PLG. How you doing today?
PLG, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
What's on your mind, brother?
The topic was why... I'm sorry?
What's on your mind, brother?
Oh, the topic was why black men specifically should not date black women. That's the topic.
Yes. You better believe it.
Oh, well, here's the thing. Yeah, I am all for it, especially after religiously watching you and Fresh and Fit. Like, and especially what I've had to deal with most of my life. Like, I'm all for it, man. Like, and honestly, I've built. Here's the thing. I'm still building myself.
Okay.
I'm building a near abundance mindset thanks to you.
Good.
And honestly, like, I really don't care. Like, even yesterday when I said I was pissed off, I was only pissed off because of the lack of respect that Myron gets, because I respect him and you and, you know, people like Andrew Tate and Pro to the highest degree. And that's why I was getting pissed off. But honestly, I really don't give a fuck. And here's the thing. I think black women are low-key pissed off at us.
Yep.
Because they know we have the ability to date outside their race, but they can't.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's the real... dude, PLG, I've said this for years. The only reason why... And here's the thing, PLG. Most black men are in relationships with black women. But the reason why black women get upset with certain black men for dating outside their race is because that's the top 6%. 94% of black men are in relationships with black women, but they don't want the 94%. They want that 6%, and that's what they're pissed about.
Yeah, because they've been raised all their lives to expect the ideal black man to come for them after they've done their shit. But those dudes are not coming for y'all.
No,
they're not. I'm not. Hey, here's the thing. I'm not in the top 15 to 20% yet, but I will be. But even now, I'm not coming for y'all. I'm not saving y'all. I don't want to deal with those headaches in my own house.
Absolutely.
If you can't listen to what I say, then why the fuck are you here?
Yep.
And here's the thing, black women. Here's the thing. They're in this area. They're a little bit smarter than we realize. Because here's the thing. There's. I've seen this happen, but they're making movies about this. I don't know if you recall this. Like, I don't know, from a commercial or trailer, but there was this movie about this young black man who's doing well for himself, who's raised by a single mother, and who's dating either a white girl or Asian girl, anything like that. And his mother keeps telling her, "What's wrong with you? Why are you dating this woman? Is there something wrong with me? Did I do something wrong? Why are you not dating a woman that looks like me?" I'm like, this goes so far deep that women are now trying to brainwash young men into unfortunately, like, restricting their dating options to them.
Oh, wow.
Because they know that once a guy makes an amount of money and gets enough exposure, he's capable of dating some of my race. Like I told you, I put it in the chat that my first preference is Latina and Asian women.
Right.
I don't really care about black women anymore. I don't care. I really don't give a fuck anymore.
No.
I love an Asian woman's high pitched, dainty voice. I love a Latina's accent or anything like that. Do black women have those redeeming qualities? No, they sound like men.
They just don't.
But that's how deep it goes. They're trying to brainwash young men into thinking that black women are their only option. But the reality is that's projection. Black men are black women's best option because they know that most black men will put up with their bullshit.
100.
But yeah, that's what I think. Your thoughts?
No, and thanks for the thoughts, Phoenix Light Games. Look, I could not agree more. Listen, I will echo his sentiment. One of the main reasons why black women get so bent out of shape when black men, the best black men, date outside their race is because they're not able to do the same. They're just not. Any black woman who can realistically date non-black men with options, they're not upset about the fact that we date outside our race. They couldn't give less of a shit because they have other options. But the reason why the black women that can't date outside their race, the reason why they get mad at us is because they can't and we can. Here's another thing. We've all heard of the passport bros. We've all heard of the passport pros, right? We've all heard of that. Men in this country, they're finding happiness with foreign women. But you want to know why the girls are really upset with the passport bros? It's because, once again, they can't do the same. Passport bros can go to Thailand, they can go to Indonesia, they can go all over the world. All over the world. Zoom to Thailand, shout out to that guy, the Philippines, etc. We got American men, specifically American black men, dude, they are finding happiness overseas. Are we seeing Taiwanese men come over here? Huh? Are foreign men breaking down our borders to get with American women? Nope. Of course not. Of course not. American black men can go overseas and find a worthwhile wife. They're not coming over here and doing the same, number one. Number two, black women tried to do this. Well, I'm going to be a passport cis. Nope, didn't work. No, they're not trying to deal with y'all. They're not trying to deal with rude, brash, masculine, overweight women with bitchy attitudes who think it's their birthright to be the head of household. Nope. Sorry, not going to happen. That's another reason why they're upset with the passport bros, because they can't do what the passport bros do. That's the bottom line. All right, let us go to, so we've got area code 757, followed by area code 619, followed by area code 31347. Let's go to area code 757. Area code 757, you are on live with Donovan. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, Don, it's some guy from Virginia.
Some guy. What's going on, brother? It's been a while.
It's been a while. Yeah, I'm still watching your show. I just don't do the lives that often because I'm so busy.
Good stuff, man.
But things are great, man. Loving life. But
good.
I just was calling in. I can't speak to what black men should or should not do, as you know, but I can tell them a story about my best friend.
Let's do it.
My whole life.
Let's do it.
This man went to college with me. He's a software engineer. We're about the same age. I'm 51 and he's 50.
Okay.
And this guy was the ideal black man out there
Okay.
for black women. This man was making crazy money as a software engineer as a young man. He got married to an American black woman.
Oh, boy.
And his brother and him were going over to Nigeria and working and making insane money over there because the government's over there. They just didn't have the skill set that they had. So they'd go over there and make $200,000, $300,000 a year. The whole time this man was gone, this woman was cheating behind his back all the time. Got pregnant while he was gone. So at one point, he had 2 kids with this woman. At one point, he comes back. She's pregnant while he's gone.
Wow.
Like I said, making $300,000 a year on average.
Unbelievable, man.
Comes back, divorces her, says, well, I guess, you don't want to be married to me anymore. Divorces her. Gets that all squared away. But I will say, he was ruined on black women after that. He didn't want any American black women, but he met a woman in Nigeria and married her. And
Okay.
She's about 15 years younger than him.
Okay.
And he's happy as all get out. He's had
There you
2
go.
kids with her. This woman is nice to him all the time, treats him so good.
Good.
Makes all kinds of good food for him. I love to go over to his house and eat, by the way. That woman can cook. But I'm just saying, my advice to black men is just don't date American black women or Western black women. If you're gonna stick to your race, you might want to go to Nigeria.
Wow. Very good. Excellent story, some guy. Thank you for the advice, my friend.
All right. Thank you. You have a good one, man.
You too, buddy. So, some guy, again, ideal black man, making over $250,000 per year. What does he do? He goes overseas. His American black female wife went and got pregnant, probably by a nigga. Sucks to be her. All right, let us go to area code 619. Area code 619, is this Sean Morris?
Yes, it is.
All right, I'm starting to memorize the numbers, man. What's going on, Sean?
Oh, not much, man. This topic, I have to call in on this.
Let's go. What you got for me, man? What you got for me?
Well, okay. First of all, I'm in your age group, a couple years older, 53.
Okay.
I haven't dealt with American black women since high school. I walked away and haven't looked back.
There you go.
And here's the reason why that you should, black men should avoid them. Black women like to act as if they own the people in their lives.
Oh, my God.
They treat their children.
Oh, my
They
God.
treat their children like property, and then they even refer to black men as their men. Like, you're stealing our men. It's like, bitch, I don't belong to you.
Wow.
I have freedom of choice.
Yes.
You also have freedom of choice. You've chosen to use your freedom of choice to be as repulsive as possible. I've chosen my freedom of choice to walk away from you and leave you in the gutter that you've created for yourself.
Wow.
That's it. And yeah, I just don't do it. So I'm just like, if you want peace of mind, stay away from the American black women. Like the previous callers said.
There you go.
The ones in Africa are wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Absolutely. They understand gender roles.
And here's the thing. The American black women that are able, that they're well spoken and they stay in shape. Guess what? They're dating outside the race too.
Of course they are.
Yeah, so it's like the hood rats. They're either going to be with the bums or they're just going to have to be single and attempt to shame us. It was not going to work. They're just going to be left behind.
Wow, Sean Morris, man, dropping that hot fire. Thank you for calling in, sir.
No problem, man.
Look, man, that is 100% true. 100% true. Oh my, I'm going to tell you what, man. That's probably one of, and area code 347, I see you on the line, I'm going to get to you shortly. That's probably one of the most accurate statements when it comes to the mindset of the modern American black woman. They think they own their children. They think they own everything in their lives. Every man in their lives. White women don't refer to white men as our men. Asian women or Oriental women don't refer to Oriental or Asian men as our men. The only race of people that says our men are American black women. Bitch, we don't belong to you. We don't belong to you. Number one. Number two, guys, I went through this with my own mother. My mother, to a degree, she actually still treats us like she owns us. She still treats us like she owns us. Like, guys, I do not listen. If anybody has any information or any hypothesis or theory as to the genesis of the American black woman thinking they owned their men and their children, please call in. Please call in. Because my mother treated us exactly the same way. She treated us like she owned us. It's crazy. It's like mother, you don't own me. And it's funny because black mothers seem to be the only race of mother that believes that you owe them for giving you life. Right? Black mothers say, well, listen, you owe me because I gave birth to you. No, don't owe you shit. I'm glad I was born, but I didn't ask to be. Number one. Number two, it was not some sort of severe undertaking. Getting pregnant and having a kid, that's the easy part. You didn't decide to slave away in some factory and build a human. Nope. You laid down, you got your back blown out, somebody nutted in you, 9 months later you got the kid. That takes literally zero effort. Laying back, getting fucked, and having a kid, you can't even feel your lower half. So you can miss me on the pain of childbirth and labor. Oh, I was in labor for 17 hours. Yeah, you were eating ice cream and chocolate cake because you couldn't feel your fucking lower half. You couldn't even feel you couldn't even feel the kid when you pushed him out. So miss me with the whole I was in labor for 18 hours type bullshit. Like straight up. Guys again, I don't know where the genesis of this started. I do not know why American black women think they own their men and their children. It's baffling to me. All right, let's go back to the phone lines. Let's go to area code 347. Area code 347, you're on live at Donovan. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, Donovan, how's it going?
Good.
All right, I'm Antoine. I'm from New Jersey.
Okay, what's going on, Antoine? What's on your mind?
So, yeah, I think your title is extremely accurate.
Okay. Okay.
So, just a synopsis from experience, like, out of the past 4 women I've dated, 3 of them are black.
Okay.
And after that experience, like, I had to take a break from black women, honestly. It was too much. So,
and why is that?
It was many of the things that Myron said was just completely spot on. Combative, they don't respect leadership. They have a tolerance that many of those tendencies of being on the streets, excessive drinking, excessive smoking,
yeah, like, it's crazy.
Don't accept leadership. Like it was apparent to me, and like the way I really saw it, that really just put the nail in the coffin. It was that the 4th girl was Asian, and I realized that there was a really big parallel between like the American black woman and then someone who came from overseas, because she was Chinese, and like the respect to leadership, the submissiveness, the femininity was like it was completely parallel.
Crazy.
So like I definitely respect staying away from female black women, because it's like, am I saying that all of them are that? No, but it's just like I just find it. I would prefer to just work on myself. I think it's just better use of my time than just dealing with them these days.
Let me ask you a question, Antoine. I'm assuming your mother is black, correct?
Yes.
Okay. What is your relationship like with her? That's part one. Number two, is your mother aware of the fact that you don't date black women, that you date non-black women, and what's her reaction? Is she cool with it? Is she not? Like, what's the story there?
Well, she doesn't really ask me about it. Like, my relationship with my mother is really cool. Like,
oh, that's
she's
good.
Cool. She's laid back and everything.
Good.
Honestly, I believe if I even just told her that, she probably would either she would take offense or she would just like understand, because like she doesn't really like play a huge role in my life. She just goes with the flow. But,
okay, all right.
And like, so it really wouldn't make much of a difference. But yeah, like, and I even saw some of the traits of my mother too. Like, you know, I do respect my mother and everything.
Sure.
But she had a lot of tendencies as well that
right
wouldn't be, you know, conducive to a long-term relationship or marriage.
Right.
So
right.
Even just seeing it in my family, like I said, I love and respect my mother, but there's some habits and traits that I just didn't like, and from my past experiences, there are many black women who just, even if you point out their flaws and tell it to their face, that they just refuse to change. Like, they'd rather stay the same and say, comply, goodbye. And I just like, okay, so that's the reason why I had to ditch 3 black women. I left all 3 of them just because, like, they just refused to change. So
wow.
There's only so much a man can do.
Antoine in New Jersey, thanks for calling in. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Antoine, Pardon me. So Antoine on the line, or I'm sorry, Antoine in New Jersey. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very, very much. Troy Brewer says Caucasian men think they own their sons, though. I've never really heard of that before. I've never heard of the whole, white guys, thinking they own their sons. Let's continue. We'll go to the next video here shortly.
Anybody here have guy friends? No?
Nope.
Israel, I know you got guy friends.
Oh boy, here we go.
I don't believe it.
You don't believe in it?
Guys,
You don't believe in what?
It's the smartest
Oh,
thing
well, there it is. Yep, dude. Finally,
okay,
finally,
since we
somebody
got on the
said
friend
something.
thing. Okay.
Oh shit.
Walk House Club.
Go ahead.
Dinner with Hitler, or you got to fuck a guy in friend zone. Start here with you.
Oh boy, look at
what
this
would you rather
dude.
do? Dinner with Hitler, or fuck a guy in friend zone?
Wow. She's like,
Dinner with Hitler.
Oh my God, this.
What about you?
Dinner with
this
Hitler.
chick. Oop, wait a minute.
Yeah, dinner with Hitler.
All right, what about you?
Unbelievable.
Hitler?
Dinner with Hitler, or fuck a guy in friend zone?
Wow. Listen to this.
Win Hitler and I'm gonna kill them there.
Of course. Well, it is what it is. You guys know how that goes. All right, let me jump to the next video here. 253 people watching. 253 people watching. If you guys would do your boy a solid and hit that like button. So we're going to go to the next video. We're going to go to the next video. And again, the phone lines are still open. If you have any additional thoughts, let me know. 516-387-1987. But for now, we are going to. So this clip is entitled "Myron Demolishes Annoying Quote Dancer Triggered That He Is More Successful." Let's go.
Okay, Auspicious Mando goes. Auspicious Mando, I think.
Auspicious.
It's incomprehensible that someone would abandon their spiritual convictions in pursuit of material wealth through sin, only to claim they will later return to Jehovah's organization. Matthew 19:21.
All right.
You have anything you want to say to that?
No, I absolutely agree, because I'm not going to be here. I'm not delusional. I know that.
You are delusional.
No. If I was delusional, I'd be like, oh, what I'm doing is nothing wrong. What I'm doing, and God still
debatable.
That's what I'm saying.
It's actually worse.
I understand
It's worse that way.
I know what I'm doing
It's
wrong.
10 times worse to say I know it's wrong and I'm going to do it anyway.
Is that Andrew Wilson? Oh shit! Shout out to Andrew Wilson. Shout out to Andrew motherfucking Wilson. I'll be damned. All right.
Here and lie and being like, I know that, but I believe in Jehovah God, and I know that there's a lot of people who left the truth and realized it, and they went back. They was like, all right, I'm gonna go back. I know what I'm doing. It's not. So I agree with them. I agree 100%.
So you walk out in the street tomorrow.
I believe that.
God forbid, this is hypothetical, but you walk out in the street tomorrow, you get hit by a car, you die.
I know that would be on Jehovah. I believe in him, and I know that he reached the heart.
What do you think happens from there?
I believe he reached the heart because he knows motives and intentions are a strong thing. No, motives and intentions are a real thing. Did I wake up one day and say, oh, I'm finna just go and just be a stripper because I love stripping?
Question for you: why not if you just wanted to be a musician, why not be an audio engineer or get a skill set that correlates with what you were trying to do?
Because being a stripper is easy for pretty girls. And guys, again, if you want to know if something is easy, just pay attention to the percentage of women that do it.
It's hard to do that. I would have to go to.
There it is. It's hard to do. What did I just tell you? Why not be an audio engineer? Well, because it's hard to do, and I want it to be easy.
School, I would have to do this and that.
Oh, God forbid,
it's hard. Oh my God!
It sounds like only prostitute or strippers cannot go into heaven.
What?
The rest is
No,
but
what I'm saying,
you can be forgiven and you can go.
No, it's not about. I'm not even talking from a religious standpoint right now.
How
because
is
you're
sex
not religious.
immoral?
Shut the fuck up. Because you're not. I'm not talking from a religious perspective. What I'm saying is this. Obviously, you don't like what you do. You're doing it as a means to an end to, earn enough so that you can pay for studio time and everything else like that. What I'm saying is, why not just get a trade or a skill? In your case, since you want to be in music, why not be an audio engineer, etc., and use that skill set, which you're going to use anyway in your music, make your own beats and everything, and be more productive.
And then because that's hard, Myron. That's why.
not be labeled with that stigma and then shoot yourself in the foot later if you want to find a man that's going to take you seriously. Like you said before, why would you light your feet on fire to warm up your hands? It doesn't make sense.
You're right.
Because, like, yeah, you're making fast money now, but I don't think you understand. You're 22 years old. That's going to come with very slow problems later on. Men aren't going to take you seriously. People aren't going to respect you. They're going to find out about your past. Oh, you were a stripper? I don't know if we want to take your music seriously. Then people are going to, like, it's just like, it's just not. I don't know, man. I've just noticed with women, we're on Rumble, so I'm just going to say it. Women are naturally fucking lazy, is what I've come to realize from talking to a multitude of you guys from different walks of life, etc. Even women have an education in a very disciplined art. They typically don't utilize that education. They typically go the easier route and use their sexuality to make money most of the time. Yep. Are there girls out there that are go-getters that use their education to their advantage? Yes, but most girls always take the easy way out most of the time.
There it is.
And I get it. Most of you guys are not, they have a proclivity to work hard. It's like, oh, but that's hard. So what?
No, yeah.
But we're not men equally. We are men.
Shut up, you whore.
Totally different.
Cardi B.
You're stronger than me. You cannot make babies.
Bro,
Why should I have to work?
For everyone Cardi B, there's 1,000 girls that are not Cardi B. So like you're risking it, hoping it happens, but you never know.
No, it's like 100,000 who aren't,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is too is if you follow his advice, then you can hold your convictions and possibly achieve your dream faster. It seems very wise, right? Because then you can have your conviction
that's why
too.
I agree with what he's saying.
And you won't have that negative
I
stigma.
can make my own beats. I can make my own shit.
You won't have that negative stigma of like, bro, you know how many girls I've met that want to be rappers?
She ain't finna do that though, because again, women rarely do what's difficult.
Rappers that dance too, bro. I've met thousands of y'all on this show, hundreds of on the girls on the show that are dancers and rappers too, bro.
Yeah,
like it's like, and then listen, here's the other thing too. Every meet that you have, is it going to be genuine?
There you go.
Oh, I'm a producer. Oh, I can get you.
Dreisms on the Rumble site says, "What's good, Don? You guys not on fire? No, we are absolutely on fire advisory. Like we may have to evacuate here within the next few days if they don't get this thing contained."
Studio time, they're trying to smash, bro. Right? Because they're meeting you through the sexual lens.
Yeah.
So it's like
that's very true.
I don't know, man. Like. It's just like what I've noticed with girls is like you guys just lack the ability to like long-term think like I'll make money now, that's what matters, immediate comfort, I'm able to get it back, I can live in Brickell, but like you don't see the long-term consequences. Men won't respect me, they won't take me seriously. I might meet the man of my dreams, he finds out later on that I was a dancer, he won't take me seriously or commit to me, I can't have a family, I can't have children, then long-term you're fucked.
There you go.
And like girls don't get it, like your past really matters. You know what I mean? And you're 22 years old, like, bro, like you could have done something else. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to have an intervention here, but it's like, goddamn. Because, like, even for what you're trying to do, being a dancer is counterproductive to you.
Yes, it is.
Niggas aren't going to take you seriously and respect you. They're going to be like, man, this bitch at home trying to fuck. That's what they're going to do. Every dude that gives you a promise is going to be on some bullshit.
Let's say the Migos pull up to your strip club, right? Let's say Migos is there.
Oh, boy, Migos.
Quavo, maybe
you want to come to the studio?
He going to be like, yo, she aight. Oh, you do music? That's dope. Let's fuck.
That's it. That's it.
Right.
Ain't no like record deal. For what?
I've never danced.
Well, let me ask you this too. Last question for me.
What in the fuck is that next to fresh? Oh my god.
If you did achieve all of it, everything that you had that you wanted, what are you achieving it for?
I'm achieving it because I know that that's something I always loved. Like it's
short-term thinking.
For me,
just like Myron said, short-term thinking.
It's something I always loved to do, you know? So I could be able to be set. I want to have a lot of fucking kids in life. I want to have at least 5 or 6. And the world is expensive. I need money to take care of.
But hang on, it's not for them. It's for you.
It's for me.
Yeah.
There you go.
So it's ultimately a selfish goal, right?
I if that's how you put it, yeah.
Yeah. So, and the chances that you achieve it are not very high.
That's what you think, but I respect that though.
Oh, Viking Paradigm actually had another super chat that I forgot. Viking Paradigm with a $5 super chat says, "I'm not calling on." He said, "I'm not calling in today to speak on this. After yesterday, if I do, I'm about to fuck around and get myself canceled for real." Nah, dude, listen, man. VP had a minor slip of the tongue. It's all good. I honestly hadn't even thought about it until just now. Viking Paradigm, another $5 super chat says, Most women only really care about God when the strongest / most respected men in their lives care about God. That is 100% true. Law number, oh God, I forgot which law. I think it's law number 29 of the 49 laws of Sharpe explicitly states that women rarely have any steadfast beliefs of their own. They only believe what the strongest man in their life believes. So any woman who's talking about, I need a man of God, blah, 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 If the right man makes himself available to her, she will believe whatever it is he believes, and that's facts.
All right.
Yeah, I respect that though. Well, I'll come back and see this, and I'll be at the top. That's what I'm saying. So I respect that. We all got our
That's what all
opinions
the
and
people
stuff,
who
you know.
walked out of American Idol said.
Yeah,
Simon's like, you suck. And
I'll
be back next year.
Yeah, right, there it is.
That's them. That's them.
At the top of the
That's them.
It's a no for me, dog. It's a no for me, dog.
It could be that.
It's a no for me, dog.
Said it's no for me,
It could
dog.
be that, baby. I know what it's gonna be. That's
Look
a
at
fact. I speak that to existence.
Hey, Devin says she looks like a Halloween decoration. Yes,
That's
probably.
how you're gonna make it. I'm saying the way that you're going about it, you can do it better. Like you can, like you're taking the easy way out, and I'm telling you that easy way.
It's
that you're
not
taking
easy though. Stripping is not easy.
Oh my God.
It's not. That fucks with my mental. I went from being
Bitch, just because something is look. She is conflating the ease of something with cost, right? Stripping is easy, but it comes at a price. It comes at a cost. Anything that is, and again, anything worth doing, anything worth having is not going to be easy, right? The price you pay for accomplishing something that is not easy is the price you pay. It's the grind. It's the build. It's starting it from the ground up and working your way up. That's the cost. But with stripping and OnlyFans and all that, you're starting up here. Okay, yeah, men want to fuck me, men give me money, et cetera, but that's an easy job to do. That's very, very easy money. But just like Myron said, easy money comes with slow problems. Yes, stripping is easy. That's why there's such a mental cost to it. You don't get to take your clothes off for strangers and make a bag without some sort of cost. And I'm not talking about a financial cost. I'm talking about the mental cost. Stripping physically is easy. All you're doing is getting on stage and shaking your ass. It doesn't take training to be a stripper. Dude, most girls could be a stripper day one if they've never danced in their lives. All you got to do is move like you want to fuck. That's it. It's not hard. I mean, there's no, oh boy, she's a great stripper. No, there's no such thing as a good stripper. It's a stripper that's hot. That's it. Yeah, techniques and all that can be perfected. But for the most part, like, stripping is easy. No, it's the mental cost. That's where it gets you on the back end.
Some not in it.
Yes. Oh wow. Trust seeking orb says that's why they believe in manifestation requires no tangible effort. Women rarely do what's hard, and they almost always gravitate to what's easy. This is exactly why they say, I'm going to manifest it. You don't have to do anything. There's no tangible effort required, just like he said.
Innocent, because we all sin, but from being an innocent girl to having all these motherfuckers see my body naked, I'm dead ass serious. That shit ain't easy for me.
Yeah, a lot of strippers
I don't like. Every time I leave the club, I be depressed. I don't like that shit.
Well, then stop doing it. If you're depressed, then stop doing it. See. This is the funny thing. She wants us to respect her as a stripper because she wants us to believe that it's not easy. Nobody believes that. Because if it were so difficult for you to do, you would not be doing it. Because women rarely do what's difficult to do. Stripping is easy. Sweet cheeks. It's easy and you know it. You just can't handle the after effects.
It's not easy because you're doing a wrong thing. Just like how y'all said, oh, you should. It's not good. It's not godly. It's not.
Okay.
Then try to get my relationship with God every day.
So if it's so hard,
I'm doing a bad thing.
So it's so hard. If it's so hard,
it's hard.
Why not? Then if it's so hard,
it's not easy for me to let all these strangers see me naked. I don't like that.
Why not go and get a trade that will, align with what you're actually trying to do? Yeah, you'll make less money, but you won't be as hard. You'll actually enjoy doing it. Maybe you could work more hours and make the same amount of money.
There you go.
But you could say, oh, it's hard. But what I mean is like from a laborious standpoint, you don't have to spend as much time or effort to make that money, which is why you're doing it. That's the only reason any dancer dances is because it's quick money.
Yeah.
But it comes at a cost.
There it is.
That's a
swear to God.
It's hard. Even if she, guys, can we be honest? Even if she career change and she becomes a church girl, there is a sensuality on each woman. It don't matter if you're sexy, you're sexy. Like, it don't matter what career you have.
What the fuck does that have to do with
Okay, guys, if you want to end up 40 like her, with 2 kids and single,
I mean, what do you do for a living? I have a real estate license. I don't have to.
Oh my God. What do you do for a living? I have a real estate license. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh boy. Dude, I could have a real estate license in a week if I wanted to. Like, again, she literally just confirmed what I said. Literally just confirmed what I said. If you want to know if something is easy, pay attention to the percentage of pay attention to the percentage of women that do it. Every fucking bitch has a real estate license. You want to know why every bitch has a real estate license? Because a real estate license is easy to get. That's why. Oh my God.
Depending my body all the time. It's just so easy because you men are just weak, and it's society. It don't matter if I sell real estate. You're still interested in my titties, not my brain.
Well, yes, because that's all you have to offer, Sweet Cheeks.
Men would never think a woman has anything to offer.
Most men would be interested in either.
No, you said it. You said it. You said it yourself from the beginning. Even if
they want brains,
I'm a whore, I'm a puta, whatever you want to go ahead and call me, right? Mm-hmm. You're gonna go get a good girl. We've been through this. We had this conversation.
Okay, so what's the
point?
point?
But you're still gonna need the use of a woman like me to satisfy yourself.
Okay, I see what she's saying.
Okay, right. Yeah, that's right. We are going to come to you when we have an itch we have to scratch. All we're going to do is fuck you. We're not taking you out. We're not taking you seriously. We're not putting a ring on it. We're not committing to you. So this woman is trying to take pride in the fact that, okay, you might go get a good girl. You might go get a high quality woman, but guess what? When you need your cock sucked like a porn star, when you want to butt fuck a bitch, when you want to blow a load in a bitch's face, you come to me. Oh, yeah. Because it's definitely a flex to be the side bitch and not the main bitch. Got it.
What she's saying?
I'm trying to understand. It has to do with everything. So no matter what I do, if I listen to my mother and made it, well, I don't have a mother, but it don't matter if I was a good girl, had a career, or did everything possible. I was still not able to satisfy a man no matter what.
So she is so right now she is making her necessity a virtue. She's trying to tell us that she would have ended up this way whether she was a good girl or not, and that's simply not true. That's simply not true. If you are a 40-year-old single mother on Fresh and Fit, that to me is evidence enough that you have made a slew of bad decisions in your life. That's just the way of it. This woman should just own it. Listen, I'm a side bitch. I don't take pride in that. But instead, she's saying, well, I'm the side bitch, so I'm the prize. No, you're not.
Yeah. So go ahead and judge me. Go ahead and say labels. Go ahead and do whatever you want. The fact is that you don't have titties to do what I'm capable of doing.
Sweetie, you're not capable of doing anything except for laying back and getting fucked.
I don't have the what?
Titties.
Gangster.
Okay, bro. Like you didn't make
You say I have
any
no
points.
brains. I said you got no titties.
I never said you don't have a brain.
I said that.
I never said that.
Fresh said I said.
And then you said, "What do we do? What do we do?" I mean, we have the podcast. I actually am a real estate investor. I own 19 plus properties. So yeah, 50 plus tenants.
The Pink Pill says, y'all pick the bottom of the barrel black women, then complain about black women. Number one, I am not picking black women at all. Number two, most black women are already bottom of the barrel. Ooh, mic drop. Try again, Pink Pill.
Hey, give me my business card.
And that's a lot of income.
I will not work with you.
Of course not, because I will always be a sex tool to you, no matter what. If I am in a
Yes, sweetie. Once a sex worker, always a sex worker. That's not a label. That's what you are.
Or not, you'll still be the martial man. I can do it by myself.
I don't even think that.
But then, in order to satisfy, you will still come back to me.
See, told you. She is under the. This is funny. She's under the impression that because she is a whore, right, sells her body for money, sex worker, that because she's a sex worker, she's more valuable than the good girl. No, no. They don't come back to you. They come to you, they use you, and then they go back to their wife. That's not a flex, Sweet Cheeks. That's not a win.
No matter what. So go ahead and call me names.
Number one, like I said before. No, you see, here's the thing. And women tend to not take accountability for this. If you sexualize yourself, men are going to sexualize you in return.
Thank you.
Okay?
What do you mean? We are a sexual fucking tool. We are here for that.
If you dress provocatively, if you put yourself out in a certain light, if you are in a certain profession like dancing and showing your body off,
so that means you're not.
Yeah. So what this woman is trying to argue is that, listen, I'm sexy. I look good. Men are going to objectify me even if I'm a good girl or a bad girl. No. No. You can be a super attractive woman and still garner the respect of high value men by the way you present yourself. What she's saying is, she's like, it's not my fault I'm a sex worker. My beauty dictated it. Men only look at me as a sex object because I am super attractive. No. Men look at you as a sex object because that's the way you present yourself.
Men are going to sexualize you. Men are going to sexualize you and not take you.
The pink pill says, I really don't want to argue. I prefer we find a solution together. The pink pill, I am not interested in any solution that involves a black woman unless it includes the black woman leaving me alone. Not interested in finding a solution together. I do not want a solution with you or any other American black woman. I appreciate the offer, but no, thank you. Phoenix Light Games with the $10 super chat says, the 40-year-old woman thinks she's more important than what she is. Using you to satisfy a sexual itch doesn't make you respectable. She's leading young women astray purposely to feel better about herself. Exactly. Very good comment, PLG. She's making her necessity a virtue. Her necessity is her virtue. Well, I like being a sex worker because I was going to be this anyway. Nope. And she knows that. That's why she's upset.
Seriously and not respect you. But if you dress modestly.
So that means if we all stop being horse, humans are going to not be so horny.
There we go. See? There it is. It's the man's fault that I'm a sex worker. If men weren't so horny, if they wouldn't run up to me with their dick in my hand, with their dicks in their hands, I wouldn't be a sex worker. Wrong again. And I'll use Myron's example. If I'm a dope dealer and I get pulled over in Miami, they find a key of dope in my car, and I tell them, well, listen, if not for all of the drug addicts and drug dealers in Miami, I wouldn't be doing this. He's still going to take me to jail because I had a choice as to whether or not I wanted to be a drug dealer. Sweetheart, you're a sex worker by choice. You weren't forced to be a sex worker. Nobody's forcing you to be a sex worker. Nobody shamed you. Nobody influenced you. You made that decision of your own free will and volition. And it is nobody's fault but your own. It's not the market's fault. It's not the man's fault that he's horny. Because there's always going to be bitches giving away pussy. There's always going to be bitches giving away pussy. You made the choice to be one of them. So don't blame the demand if you're the supply. Just because there's a demand does not require you to supply that demand. Nice try. Phoenix Light Games with a $5 super chat. Oh boy. Says, you're a sex tool, bitch, because you made yourself a sex tool. We as men can only objectify you if you objectify yourself in return. Take accountability. Absolutely.
I would like to hear what he has to say, though.
Yeah, can you be quiet for like 2 seconds?
He doesn't have to say anything. He's here to offend us.
I'm not here to offend anybody.
I'm here to listen to what he's talking about.
I'm telling you how men think. And here's the thing. I'm trying to prevent these women ending up 40 years old with no fucking man like you right now. Okay?
I have so many men.
Truth-seeking Rob says, what's your thoughts on Samantha Lee? She was grifting as RP and as a male advocate. She did the same things she speaks out against. I have no idea who Samantha Lee is. You'll have to let me know who she is.
Probably 20 years ago, you probably would have been in a better situation, and you wouldn't be here on a fucking podcast, 30,000 people plus, looking at you saying this woman's fucking retarded.
Yep.
This is the reality, okay? Men value virtue.
Why are you here in the same podcast as I?
Shut the fuck up,
You're
bitch.
sitting on the same
table
as me.
This is my fucking show.
And you need
the same.
money for your show.
I don't fucking need you, bitch. We were successful before you, and we will be successful after you. You're a fucking nobody, and nobody knows who the fuck you are. You're here as a fucking guest. Shut the fuck up when I'm talking, okay? You annoying, ridiculous, crass imbecile. You are fucking stupid, okay? And the fact that I'm tolerating your stupidity for all this fucking time is ridiculous, okay? You're a fucking moron sex worker that clearly doesn't understand how the world fucking works.
There you go.
You're 40 years old and single. That's a byproduct of your fuck-ups in life, period. That's why you're a single fucking mother and no one wants to take you seriously and you're still fucking dancing at 40 years old. You should have been hung up the fucking stripper poles, heels, okay? You're a fucking failure as a female. 40 years old, single, you are an L. You are
Yes, thank you. And guys, I've been advocating for this for years. It's time to start calling these women what they are. She's a fucking loser. She's a fucking loser, man. That's it. All she is good for is butt fucking. That's it. This woman offers nothing to men other than her body. And at 40 years old, at 40 years old, she's not even really going to have that. She's an attractive 40-year-old single mother who is still a stripper with 2 kids. Oh, Samantha Lee is Tyrese's baby mama. Oh, wow. Okay.
fucking L. And I'm trying to prevent the women here from ending up like you, as a 40-year-old fucking sex worker, single mother. All right?
Okay.
So if you had listened to this advice before, men value virtue, okay? And at the end of the day, we don't give a fuck how much money you make, how successful you are, etc.
This smile is her defense. This smile is her defense. Right now, she's embarrassed as fuck. She's embarrassed as fuck, and she's trying to put on this face. She's trying to make everyone think that, okay, yeah, I accept it, blah 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 blah. No, you're pressed, and that's okay.
Care about your past, not being a whore, not embarrassing us, okay?
Because Rick BB says she's wifey material. I hope you're joking.
The guy that you had children with clearly didn't want to stick around because you're insufferable. You're fucking annoying. You like to argue. You like to say a bunch of stupid shit. You're annoying. Okay?
You sound just like a girl, so it's okay.
No, this is a fucking fact, and your lifestyle reflects what I'm telling you. You're single for a reason.
There he is.
You're 40 years old,
Hey,
and
I'm
you have
not
2
even
kids
single.
for a reason.
Oh no, baby, you are single. Because if you were single, because if you had a man, you would not be here.
Bro, no guy takes you fucking
You're
seriously.
just judging on.
And you got no ass.
Yappa yappa yappa.
She doesn't have any ass. Oh, that's not good.
It's the fucking truth, man. It's the fucking truth.
You're done speaking to somebody that you don't know. Fuck out. Hey, I'm so glad you know everything. He read the Bible.
I don't read the Bible, but I know
You
that
know
you
everything
are low
about
IQ.
me.
Yeah, we know enough. We know enough.
You said that yourself. You've admitted a bunch of
He
this shit
didn't say
yourself.
anything about the Bible. He didn't say anything
I didn't mention
about
the Bible one time.
Exactly.
Matter of fact, I was saying a bunch of things for the ladies from a secular perspective, because even men that aren't
Right.
religious are not going to want to commit to a girl that is dancing,
Hell no.
especially at 40 years old. Like, anyway.
So let's just kill all the strippers.
What?
Go back.
No, just stop. Just
It's
stop.
so immoral.
Just
Just
stop.
It's so bad.
Viking Paradigm with the $2 super chat said, I bet she went home and cried after this. Yeah, she probably did. She probably did. Phoenix Light Games with the $10 super chat says, Donovan, I've been dreaming about this for years. If I'm ever on a panel with Brittany and she disrespects Pearl again, I'm going to go in on her. I don't care. I'm all in. I'm all for calling these women what they are. Absolutely.
They can be saved.
Can we
but-
get back to the topic?
I don't know what you know.
Oh, she thought FNF stands
So
for
what
fuck,
you're
nigga,
saying
free,
is no one
expression
should
free.
respect or love a woman that's a stripper.
Thank you.
Strippers.
All right, Pink Pill, you're out of here. Like, dude, I'm not doing this whole. Good lord. Ay. Oh my god. All right, Pink Pill. Like, just call in, man. Like, you're not gonna try to weasel your way in here. You're not gonna try to be the only girl. Hey, it's the Pink Pill. Hey, Pink Pill. Get the fuck out of here, Pink Pill. Like, dude, you're just like every fucking annoying bitch that comes in here and tries to be a red pill groupie. You don't know shit. You ain't shit. Dude, go off and do your own thing, man. Go off and do your own thing. We got enough fucking female voices. Just get the fuck out of here. I don't care what you have to say. I'm sure what you have to say is valuable to you, blah, 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 blah. No one in here wants to do anything with what you have to say. We are not interested. And let me just make this crystal clear. We're crystal clear. I guess this Pink Pill chick, Pink Pill, I guess you're a black woman. Look, man, I'm sure you're a nice lady. I'm sure you are. I don't know you, so I'm not going to judge you. But I am not interested in finding any solutions here, because most of you are not interested in finding solutions. And when women like you say, well, we want to find a solution, that's just code for we want to make you kowtow to us. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I'm not Mumia Obsidian Ali. I'm not trying to negotiate. I'm not trying to negotiate shit with y'all. I don't negotiate, nor do I talk to terrorists. I just don't do that. Black women are domestic terrorists. American black women are domestic terrorists as far as I'm concerned. You guys destroy everything you get your fucking hands on. You guys destroy families, you destroy men, you destroy workplaces, you destroy everything. You destroy yourselves. 80% of you are either overweight or obese. 3 out of 4 of you, 3 out of 4 black children are wed to single moms. Not interested. Not interested. Not interested. I'm not interested in negotiation. I'm not interested in fucking solutions. Man. Black men, we were interested in solutions about 35 years ago. And black women made it very clear to us that you guys are not interested in that. So as far as I'm concerned, the Pink Pill, it's too little too fucking late. You guys are way too far gone. And if I were you, Pink Pill, if I were you, I would stop trying to save the unsavable. Black women can't be saved. They just can't be. I'm sorry. You guys are, honestly, man, it's going to be 10 generations before black women are viable to anyone. I mean, and you know what? It's interesting. Like, I'm not even, like, the thing is I've never really been angry about it. It's just, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Like, seriously, pink pill. Save yourself. Man. Save yourself, the pink pill. Because I'm telling you right now, and have you guys noticed in area code 302 and 786, I see you guys on the line, I'm going to get to you in just a second. Have you guys noticed that a disproportionate amount of dating coaches who have quit the game are black women? There's another dating coach, I've already forgotten her name. She says, you know what, I'm done doing the dating coach thing. I'm done. And the reason why is because black women, their expectations are ridiculous. We all know that the expectations of modern American women are just too far gone. They want a nigga that's 6 feet with a 6-foot dick, make 6 figures. Oh, you guys know the 66666 guy, right? And listen, preferences, that's fine. You can want who you want, but you guys don't qualify for the men you want. But now you want to come into my chat and say, hey, we're interested in finding a solution together. It's too late. Like, we've moved on. Like niggas are going overseas now. Like, it's over. It's like the pink pill. It's over for the modern American black women. It's over for you guys. It's over. You guys ain't shit. You guys will never be shit. Period. And I come from a black woman, and I have 2 black sisters. I love my mother, and I love my sisters. That does not mean that I cannot keep it all the way fucking real about black women and the scourge that they are. That's just how it is. I don't give a fuck. Donovan, this is self-hate. Really? Self-hate? No. Black women hate themselves. You want to know why we know black women hate themselves? Because black women do their level best to try to be white women. They do the color contacts. They do the blonde wigs. They do skin lightening products. They even try to pretend like they like pumpkin spice latte every fall, just to try to be more attractive to black men. But you want to know the one reason why you can never be white women is because you're not emulating the most important part about being a non-black woman, and that's femininity. You see, it's very difficult for the American black woman to be feminine. And like I said before, women, in particular black women, don't do anything that's difficult. It's very difficult for the American black woman to be feminine. Why else do you think they're trying to mimic every single trait the white woman has, except for femininity? It's because you're either incapable or unwilling. And black men like myself, we're just not interested. We're not interested in negotiation. We don't want to discuss things with you guys. We're just done. We're done. And any black man that's worth his salt, any black man that's rising up the ladder, any black man who's going to make something of himself, guys, stay away from American black women. Stay away from America. And here's the thing. In a platonic relationship like black, I'm not trying to say that black women are terrible people, because listen, I'm friends with many black women. I know black women, my whole life. Been cool with all of them. But they make terrible wives and mothers. Man, they make terrible wives and mothers. It's just, and again, like every single week on Fresh and Fit, without fail, we see confirmation after confirmation after confirmation that black women are at the bottom of the sexual totem pole, and there is nothing that can be done about it. There's nothing, you guys can try Wegovy, it does not matter. It doesn't matter. You guys are too fat, you're too masculine, got a fucking attitude, and you're too goddamn entitled. We don't belong to you. Black men, we are our own men. You guys can call us names, call us Uncle Tom, coon niggas, whatever. I don't care. I just don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You guys can listen to She-Ra 7 and what's her name, Michaela Pink, listen, man, listen. Drizzle, drizzle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all do y'all. Leave us alone. Leave us alone. We just want to date. Let us date our white girls in peace. You feel me? Just let us date our white girls in peace. And here's another argument. A lot of black women say, well, okay, we get that you don't like black women, but shut the fuck up about black women. I can talk about whatever the fuck I want to. The reason why black women want us to shut the fuck up about black women is because they don't want us warning the other black men who are up and coming about the scourge that is the American black woman. Nobody wants y'all. And you guys know that nobody wants y'all. That's why you guys are mad at us. But you guys want us to stop talking about black women because you guys don't want us warning the young brothers coming up. There's a reason why Instagram thoughts, Selena Powell, these bitches that get passed around. There's a reason why they only go after the rookies, right? The Kardashians, you guys know who they are. The NBA sluts. They only go after the rookies. They're not going after LeBron or KD or Kyrie because those guys know the game. The rookies are too stupid to know what's going on. And now we got bitches like Brittany Renner talking about this is NIL money. It's the same deal. It's the same deal with young black women or young black men. There's so many young black men that are clueless about the sacrifices, the irreparable damage to their lives that will happen if they were to commingle with an American black woman. And it's on guys like me to warn you, hey, look, don't fuck with these bitches. Because if you do, you will live to regret it. That's why they want us to shut the fuck up about it. And now instead of, and the funny thing is, we're actually seeing an evolution of the argument, right? We're seeing a lot less black women talk shit about black men. Instead, we get women like the pink pill coming in here talking about, well, we want to negotiate. We want to come to a solution. Listen, the pink pill, respect. I respect you for coming into the chat because this is not an easy chat. I respect, listen. Shout out to you for trying to, make extend an olive branch. I'm the wrong nigga for that. I'm not trying to negotiate with anybody. I don't want to talk. I don't want to negotiate. I'm done. I've seen enough. I'm 47. I am 47 years old, and I have nearly 50 years of experience that tells me that the American black woman is not an investable commodity. Just not. Well, maybe you're dealing with the wrong women. Yeah, American black women are the wrong women, and that's why I know I'm not going to mess with them. And I'm not going to let anyone come in here and try to infiltrate. No. Nope, sorry. Dude, we are team Snow Bunny over here. We are team fucking Snow Bunny. And if anybody has a problem with it, y'all can eat a dick. You niggas can eat a dick too. Fine. Listen, call me a bootlicker. Call me whatever you want, man. I'm living good and laughing fucking easy. I am living good and I'm laughing fucking easy. My life is Gucci. Dude, I live in a 2,800 square foot house. Now, well, for now it's 2,800 square feet. Who knows? In 3 days this whole thing might be gone. But dude, I live in a ridiculous house in the most affluent area in Reno, fucking Nevada. Even though our forest is burning down. Dude, today was fucking beautiful. We have the most beautiful mornings out here. Man, I wake up next to a beautiful, submissive white woman every day who makes it her mission in life to make me happy. What the fuck do I need to negotiate with you for? What the fuck do I need to go back to that for? No way. Not interested. Respectfully, I'm glad you're trying to make inroads with other black men, but seriously, you're gonna have to do it on another channel. If you want to negotiate, go talk to Obsidian. Go talk to Mumia Obsidian Ali. He will negotiate all you. He's still looking for a black woman. Go to his channel. Go to O'Shea Duke Jackson's channel. That nigga buys Ugandan prostitutes. Maybe he wants a solution. This ain't it. So while I can respect the fact that you're trying to make inroads with the black men you want, we're not interested here. Respectfully, thanks, but no thanks. Phoenix Light Games with the $5 super chat says, Donovan is right. What Pink Pill did was a tactic many women use to infiltrate men's spaces, then police our language, be smart, and listen to him. Yeah, exactly. This is what women do: is they weasel their way. They weasel their way into male spaces, right? They gain the respect and the trust of men in the space, and then all of a sudden, well, maybe you shouldn't have said it like this. Maybe you should say it like that. Next thing you know, we're shouting out She-Ra 7. Nope, sorry. Lauren Chen is the same thing. Lauren Chen is a fucking feminist. She's a fucking feminist. That bitch actually got on and said, have you heard of the peaceful Latinas? What the fuck is wrong with you? Nope. Not gonna happen. Do what you gotta do on your channel. We're not interested in black women on this channel. Now go and do it. All right, I'm gonna get to the super chats here in a second. Let me get to the phone lines here. Area code 302. Area code 302, you're on live at Donovan. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
It's Edward Donovan.
Edward Cross, what's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Marco, because you need to.
Okay, well, let's do it. What's on your mind, brother?
You were cooking so hard, you took the words right out of my mouth. Wow. I don't know why we've been on the same wavelength, but that's exactly to the point.
Yeah.
I was calling because today, and I have to affirm this because it'll sound like a joke.
Okay.
Today is my grandparents' 69th anniversary.
Wow.
You want to know where the good black women are? There's one right there, and they're gone. It's been generational. I'm 38. You're in your 40s. You know what I mean? Like a 10-year gap.
Yeah.
Shahrazad Ali's been telling you.
Yeah.
Everyone has been telling black women. God can't even tell black women. So if God can't tell you, man can't tell you, women can't tell you, children can't tell you, no one can tell you, the devil can't even tell you, who can tell you?
Right.
No one can, so it's done. Bury it. It's over. That's all I got to say. That shit is over. Done. Cook it.
Edward Cross, man. Coming in here, dropping the knowledge. Yeah, it's over, guys. And again, and I get it. I get it. And I, like, guys, I promise, I'm not trying to be mean-spirited here. I'm not trying to be mean-spirited here because I understand what the pink pill is trying to do. The pink pill, you know, she's trying to make envoys. I get that, you know, and I understand that. I understand that. But my statement is it's about goddamn time. Unfortunately, it's too late. It's too late. Let's go to area code 786. Area code 786, you're on live at Donovan. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my name is John. I'm from Miami, Florida, actually.
John in Miami. What's on your mind, John?
Not much. I've been listening to you, Fresh and Fit, Earl, for a long time. I just wanted to chime in about the black women.
Let's do it. And don't be nervous, man. I don't bite.
No, you don't. No, I just wanted to vent a little bit. It weighed heavy on my heart because I'm a man that's married to not a black woman, but a Haitian woman. And my thing is, the reason why I felt like black women were detrimental to our society, especially with black men, is that when I was dating black women, it was just the degradation of my culture with their other friends, the disrespect, the belittling, not respecting authority. It was just too much.
Right.
And you check them, but it's like at the end of the day, you're just sitting there like thinking, like, why am I arguing with a grown woman?
Right.
When I could just deal with somebody else.
Right.
It's like it makes no sense. And then they try to debate you, and it's just after a while you just realize, yo, this is fucking stupid.
Crazy, man.
Everything you're saying is fucking stupid. I'm not dealing with you no more. So I dealt with a woman in my culture. She's amazing.
Good.
She was affected by black women, and I had to be like, hey, come on, they don't even fuck with us.
How old are you, John, if you don't mind me asking?
And they don't even fuck with us. I sound young, but I'm actually 36.
Oh, wow. You do sound very young. And when's the last time you actually messed with a black woman?
10 years ago.
So you're 10 years sober, you say?
Yeah. And it's been amazing since. Mind you, I'm from North Miami. So
okay.
I used to deal with them all the time, and damn near was just infatuated by the whole culture of it because that's what I was raised with.
Right.
And I love black women.
Right.
You know, love my American black women.
Right.
They're amazing, but the ratchetness, the fucking disrespect to their parents, their fathers, their brothers, their cousins, setting them up to get, pulling licks on guys. It's just disgusting, bro.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. John in Miami, I appreciate you sharing your thoughts, man. Thanks for chiming in.
Hey, thank you for listening.
Absolutely. Let's go to area code 504. Area code 504. You're on live with Donovan. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Oh my God, Donovan, it's Pink Pill. Don't hang up on me. I just have one thing to say, I promise.
Okay, go ahead.
I just wanted to say I appreciate your feedback and you really breaking that down for me. And I just understand your perspective, and I just respect it 100% because I have no idea about your experiences or like what you went through or why you feel the way you feel. So I'm not calling in to be combative or argumentative or anything like that. I just came here to get information. I'm not trying to disrespect your channel or your viewers or anything like that. So I just called to say thank you.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. What would you like to know?
You pretty much broke it down. Like, I just came in just trying to see if there's anything. I like to get feedback from men, really, to see what do you guys want to see black women do differently.
Okay.
Because I'm all about being an advocate for change. And one thing about it, I can't change the fact that I'm a black woman. So if I know I'm a good apple out of a whole bunch of bad apples, I want to be the change that I want to see within my demographic.
Okay. All right.
So
That makes sense.
I'm all about collecting data. I'm sorry?
I said that makes sense.
Yeah, so I didn't call in trying to, be a bitch or be crazy or anything like that. I just really came here to learn and just get some feedback. And I just want to say I thank you and I respect you and I respect all of your viewers. And I just hope you have a fantastic day. That's all.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, you took a step in the right direction today. So I'll go ahead and unban you.
Okay. Thank you. Have
No
a great
problem.
day, Donovan.
You too. And there you have it. Do you guys see the power of femininity? That right there was the power of femininity. She didn't call up acting all crazy. She said, hey, look, man, I'm not here trying to start an argument. I get it. We want the feedback, etc., etc. Right? And you guys know me. I'm not, I'm a pretty intimidating guy, right? But she called up. She kept it real. She kept it feminine. And guess what? She got unbanned. There you go. Like, I just told this chick, hey, not interested, blah, 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 blah. So what did she do? Instead of saying, fuck you, nigga, da-da-da-da-da, she called him and said, hey, look, man, not trying to disrespect you. Just want to, just peace offering, whatever. We want the feedback. It is what it is. And she got unbanned. And Devin's mind is absolutely blown. Absolutely blown. So, yeah, listen, black women, listen, if you want advice on how to, I don't even want to say advice. If you want to know what the starting block is, the starting point that comes with maybe salvaging your relationship with black men, what you guys just heard, that is a step in the right direction. Do what Pink Pill just did. That's to start. All right, let's go to area code 347. Area code 347. You're on live with Donovan. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yo, what's going on, Donovan? It's Eric.
Hey,
New York.
What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
I'm chilling. Hey, long time subscriber, first time calling in.
Good. Appreciate it, man.
You got everything, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What's it called? Yeah. Going back to the previous video, you said where black women get that thing that they own their children and their men.
Yes.
That usually started in the church. I don't know. I think you said you grew up as an Adventist. I don't.
No, I grew up. So my mother, we grew up Baptist, and just to give you a quick overview, I was born. I was a military brat, so we moved around a whole lot. Like we moved around everywhere, but everywhere we went, we pretty much every once in a while we would not be in church, but we were in the Baptist church. We never ever went to a quote unquote black church. We always went to the Baptist white church. But I had no idea that the ownership thing started in the church. I had no idea. That explains a lot, actually.
I grew up a Seventh-day Adventist, and a lot of it is black people. They come from the island, so that's usually where it starts. Because if you go to like Jamaica, Barbados, and stuff like that, they treat their kids just like that, like property.
Really?
Like they breed their kids just to actually do shit around the house. Like they yell at them because they usually choose the wrong men. Like. They always talk about how my mom always talked about her father was a drunk and a smoker.
Yeah.
And all types of shit like that. So that's where she doesn't have any respect for men. Like, she's very masculine. I love her, but she's a bitch.
Right, right.
But yeah, that to answer your question, like, that's where it comes from.
Wow,
like the women in the church that I grew up with, they were all mean. They were all masculine. You could see the misery on the husband's faces.
Oh, my God.
And it's like, that's where it stems from.
Jesus Christ, man! Wow, that is. I'm going to look more into that, Eric. But thanks for chiming in because I've always wondered why it is that black women think they own black men, whether they're their sons, fathers, brothers, whatever. Area code 347 and 224. I'm going to come to you guys in just a second. I got to read these super chats. Phoenix Light Games with another $5 super chat says Donovan is right. What Pink Pill did was a tactic that many women use to infiltrate male spaces. Oh wait, I already read that. Sorry about that. Sean Morris with a $5 super chat says Pink Pill is a ripoff of Red Pill. Again, they can't come up with their own, so they copy the very men they claim not to like. It's too little too late. Yeah, listen, women emulate men all the time. They emulate us all the time, man. Anytime we come up with the Red Pill, they come up with the Pink Pill. You go to Red Pill women's forums. They say don't listen to a man what a man says. Watch what he does. Not understanding that is literally inverse projection. And then, of course, what is it? Female dating strategy? You guys, dude, you should go to female dating strategy. That is the bane of existence for black women. That is the bane of existence. Any woman who gets their information from female dating strategy Reddit, deserves what they get in life. Viking Paradigm with the $5 super chat says, if you have a derivative pill name, it demonstrates you don't understand the red pill metaphor on the most basic level. It shows all your branding. That's exactly right. The red pill, of course, is a play on words from the 1999 movie, The Matrix. You take the blue pill, you remain in La La Land. You take the red pill, you go down the rabbit hole. Phoenix Light Games with the $5 super chat says, black women want us to tolerate them. They constantly say a man should be able to handle me. I'm not handling anything. I already got to handle the world. You know what? It's interesting. Anytime women say, well, you just can't handle a strong black woman. Sure, I can. I can handle a bratty kid. Doesn't mean I want to. Very, very good. Very good. Connor Brown says, Snowbody Heaven Gang. Absolutely. Phoenix Light Games. Pardon me. With the $10 super chat says, Donovan is right. I'm 26, and he played the part in saving me from being with annoying black women. So did Pearl and Fresh and Fit. There's nothing redeeming about y'all. It's not prejudice. It's just truth. Deal with it. Wow. Let me go to the next super chat here. Viking Paradigm says, she came in claiming y'all only pick the bad ones. Yeah, it is what it is. Viking, Phoenix Light Games, another $10 super chat says, another reason why black women are scared of this is because they see black men, oh my God, as an extension of themselves rather than the opposite. They want to be hoes first and have black men as a backup to save them from their bad choices. Oh my God. Dude, truer words were never, ever spoken. Black women see black men as an extension of themselves. Always have, always will. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. I got one more. Phoenix Light Games, another $10 super chat says, all right, Pink Pill, I heard your response and I see where you're coming from and respect it. I encourage you to listen to this channel weekly. You will learn a lot and definitely be better off than most black women. Listen, I'm good with Pink Pill doing whatever it is she wants to do. But Pink Pill, I'm here to tell you, you are fighting an uphill battle. Like, I know you want to help black women and black men get together. And to be honest with you, you might want to reach out to Arlette Amuli over at Pop the Balloon or Find Love, because they make matches all the time. But just understand, I know you're trying to help black women. Just understand it is going to be an uphill battle, to be sure. Huge undertaking, and I respect you for doing so. Just understand it is not going to be easy. Area code 224, you're on live at Donovan. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, this is Brandon Starbaugh.
Brandon, what's going on, brother? I haven't heard from you in a while. How you doing?
Well, man, this topic, man, has got me, having a little anxiety because...
Man, a little PTSD.
Yeah, man, yes, man, my mom abused me throughout my whole life, man.
Oh, boy.
So it's like hard for me to kind of talk about this, but it's like...
Let's go.
Since I've been like a little kid, I was getting hit with brooms, with extension cords.
Wow. Oh, yeah, I've been spake with extension cords, yep.
Yeah, I'm 35 now, and for this last year, I haven't talked to her. So, like, even the title says don't date black women, but don't ever date them. I think you should just cut all black women in general off out your life. Just cut them off. That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
And it feels good. It's hard,
It's a shame.
What if my mom? Yeah, like what if my mom dies? I'm going to regret not talking to her anymore. But I'm really decided to never ever talk to her ever again.
Right. Yeah.
So it's hard.
No, it is very hard. And thanks for the call, guys. I'm in that position myself, guys. Because right now, I'm not really estranged from my dad anymore. My dad and we text every once in a while. He'll sort of try to do small talk with me. But I don't know. I would say 3 to 4 months ago, guys, 3 to 4 months ago, I sent my entire family a paragraph. I texted everybody, and I just laid it the fuck out for everybody. I apologize to my sisters for talking about them on my podcast because, they didn't do anything to deserve it. Right? Just using them as an example on my podcast, that was in poor taste. I'll take the L on that. It is what it is. Not going to apologize to mom. So what it all started out with, the genesis of this sort of come to Jesus moment with my family and my mom was when I actually sent my family the video of me explaining what happened between Kevin Samuels and Myron Gaines. Right? A lot of you guys remember that. A lot of you guys don't. You guys should definitely go check out that video. A lot of you guys are privy to some of the details of the Kevin Samuels, Myron Gaines debacle. They had a huge falling out. They were never. It was a big mess, and I was the one caught in the middle. Well, to make a very long story very short, Kevin wanted me to publicly separate myself from Fresh and Fit after the whole Miss Cheeks thing and the Anna whatever name thing came out. And finally, I had to tell Kevin no. Well, Kevin didn't like the fact that I told him, no, I'm not going to cut off Myron Gaines. And he never spoke to me again. 7 months later, he died. And that shit still hurts. I still have to deal with that. It is what it is. But something had happened in the media that had something to do with Kevin Samuels. And I sent my family a video, that same video of me explaining what happened between Myron and Kevin. And and my sisters in a group message say, my two brothers named my dad, come get your brother. Come get your brother for what? He talks shit about us and he is disrespecting our mother on his podcast. Come get your brother. Right. Okay. Number one, I'm a grown-ass man. Love my brothers. Neither one of them are coming to get me. Because they know what would happen. Number one. My brother is 6'4". I would destroy him. I don't care. I would never fight my brothers. It is what it is. But you guys see how women operate. Women are always trying to get men to go against each other for their benefit. They tried it with me. They said, Alex's brother 1, Alex's brother 2, Alex's father, come get your brother. He's talking shit. So I took that upon myself to send them a very long and strongly worded paragraph. And I laid it all out for them. And the long and the short of my paragraph was, hey, look, sisters, I'm sorry for having put, for talking about your personal business, but no one knows who the fuck you are, so it is what it is, right? It's funny because the only reason why my sisters got upset with me is because my mom got upset. And one of my sisters is just like my mother, and they're in a fight every other fucking month. It's ridiculous. But my other sister has always done her very best to try to appease my mother. And I think there's low-key animosity towards the good sister and the rebellious sister. The rebellious sister is more like my mother. The submissive sister is always trying to do right by my mom, right? And so I apologized to my two sisters. I say, hey, look, my bad. Look, didn't mean to put your personal business out there. Nobody knows who the fuck you are, so you're good. Nobody knows who the fuck you are. It is what it is. But as far as disrespecting my mom, I will not apologize for that. Because our mother disrespected us by the way she treated us when we were kids. Our mother, just like you guys said, treated us like we were her property. Now, I don't know, from when I was ages 0 through maybe 11, she's the greatest mom in the world. Picking up the kids from the neighborhood, taking us all to soccer, baseball practice. She'd cook for the neighborhood, blah, 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 blah. Well, when we moved to Hawaii, that's when things really sort of changed, right? Now, my folks have been separated twice. The first time they were separated, we lived in Washington State. We were as broke as a joke, but we didn't know it, right? The 6 of us sharing a 1-bedroom apartment, we're on welfare. Well, Mom gets on the phone with Dad. Dad's like, hey, I'm in Hawaii. Mom's like, all right, here we come. We were the perfect family. Perfect American black family, articulate. We're all smart. We're all healthy. Well, Mom starts fucking a dude in the Army. Resulted in 2 abortions, right? So when it was my dad's time to go to Altus, Oklahoma, Mom said, all right, well, you guys are going to go with your dad because you went with me the last time we were separated. Well, to no one's surprise, the crackhead that she left my father for was acting stupid. So she came down to Oklahoma and acted like she's the queen of the fucking universe. Eventually, she moved to North Carolina and sent for us. That's when the wheels came off. My mom kicked us out one by one. She kicked me out because I had the audacity to keep all of my paycheck. My mother was literally taxing us. My mother did not have a job. She made us work for her. She had a paper out. She made us do the paper out, made us give her the money. I had 3 jobs. I worked at Taco Bell, Blockbuster Video, and the skating rink. Each and every one of my brothers and sisters had to give our mother 30% of our income. 30%. Like she taxed us. 30%. So if I made $200 for 2 weeks worth of work, I'd have to give her $60. leaving me with, what, $140. She would tax every single one of us. Well, one time I wanted to buy a pair of rollerblades, so I decided to keep all my check to myself. Accidentally left the check stub in the center console. My mother kicked me out of the house over that. Right? Then, years later, I'm going through it with Stephanie. I go to stay with my mom. I get a great job. She keeps raising... And all of this is on my channel. The point is, guys, is my mother was a bad fucking mother. She was a bad mom. And every one of my brothers and sisters has said that out of their mouths. She was a bad mom. She's a bad mom. My mom didn't like the fact that I talk about the fact that she was a bad fucking mom on my channel. Well, guess what, Mom? If you weren't a bad fucking mom, then I wouldn't have anything to talk about. But the straw that broke the camel's back, gentlemen, was when she came to stay with me and my then ex-wife, Darcy. And we're in a discussion about the shit that had gone down when we were kids. My mom looked me in the eye and said, well, listen, if I had it to do over again, I wouldn't change a thing. For that woman to look me in the eye and say, I wouldn't change a thing after knowing what she put us through, I'm like, okay, well, I guess I know what I got to do. So now so now I've got a little bit of money and I've got a little bit of notoriety. All of a sudden, now that I'm keeping it real, come get your brother. You shouldn't be disrespecting our mother like that. I don't give a fuck. You disrespected us. You treated us like garbage. Like, fuck what you heard. I don't give a fuck, gentlemen. Black women are the scourge of the earth. Love my mother. And it kills me that she is never going to find another man. But guess what? She made her bed, she's got to lay in it. And somebody asked me in the chat that if my mother were too old to take care of herself, would I take care of her? The fact that I don't know the answer to that question, that should tell you all you need to know. Listen, I've got 2 brothers and 2 sisters. We all have a pretty good idea as to who is going to end up taking care of my mother at her old age. We have a pretty good idea who it's probably going to be, but we all have an idea who it's definitely not going to be. I don't owe my mother a goddamn thing. I don't owe her shit. That woman took from me. Fuck what you heard. I don't give a fuck. Bad mom. There's a difference between a mother and a fucking mom. My mother was a great mom until we started developing brains of our own. But you want to know what her downfall was? She got around other black women. Black women destroyed or helped destroy my family. My mom left a trail of destruction in her wake. At least 2 abortions from 2 niggas. Like, for real? And I'm supposed to just act? No. So, like I said, when I tell you niggas to stay away from black women, I fucking mean that shit from my soul. I was there. I saw the whole thing. Then my mom wants to know why I'm dating white girls in high school. Well, because, I didn't have an example of a feminine woman. This is why white girls gravitate to black dudes. Because white guys at home, they act like little bitches. They're feminine bitches. Well, the first taste of masculinity a white girl gets, if it happens to be a nigga, that's what happens. Well, guess what? The same is true for black men. When black boys are raised around masculine black women all the time, and then you get to school and you see, well, wait a minute. Wow. This girl is actually nice to me. She calls me by my name. She actually acts like she gives a shit. Holy moly. She acts like she wants to be around. Where the fuck are these magical fucking creatures? Oh my God. Dude, I jumped out and I never looked back. Ever. Dude, I have fucked maybe 3, maybe 4 black women in my entire life. And guys, my notch count is, I stopped counting at 150. I probably fucked between 150 and 200 girls. I stopped counting at 150. I can count on one hand how many of those women were black. Sorry. And black women will say, well, you know what? We dodged a bullet. We don't need y'all. Hey, you know what? The feeling is mutual. You guys don't want me, and I don't want y'all. It is what it is. Dr. B84 with the $5 super chat says, women are professional resources. Says, women are professional resource extractors. Case and point here. Dude, I'm trying to tell you. Dude, this is what my mom did, man. Dude, this is the craziest story. So we're all living in Oklahoma, right? We're all living in Oklahoma, and my mom comes down and she stays with us in Oklahoma, right? Things weren't going well with Brandon, so she decided to come down to Oklahoma and live with us for a while. She didn't have a job, she didn't have any money. What this woman used to do is she used to make us go out and mow lawns to get her money. She needed $10 for whatever. Go out and mow some lawns. We go out and mow a couple of lawns. I need more money, go out and mow some lawns. There's no more lawns to mow, Mom. I will never forget this as long as I live. My mother said, do not come back here until you have $20 for me. So I had to go to my next door neighbor. I said, look, my mom is not letting us in the house until we go out and cut somebody's. Dude, we're out here 3 and 4 hours knocking on doors. Hey, like, somebody please, like, let us mow your lawn so we can get back into the fucking house, right? So my next door neighbor we just kept it around. I said, look, man, my mom I told her, I said, look, if you let us mow your grass, just pay us $10. We'll mow it for free for the rest of the month. She said, you know what? That's fine. You guys go ahead and mow my grass, blah, blah, blah. Paid us $20. Had to give it. We had to bet. And again, we had mowed their lawn like 2 days before. We had to go ask her, can we remow your lawn so that we can have money to get back into our house? Because our mother, who, by the way, does not own the house, is not letting us back in the house until we mow a lawn to get money. Unbelievable. Did she learn her lesson in North Carolina? Nope. Taxing us 30%, then kicked us out one by one by one. And then years later, I go through it with Stephanie. I'm broke. Nothing but the clothes on my back. Go to live with my mom in Atlanta, right? Immediately get a job delivering mattresses. The guy's paying me, $500 a week. I'm doing such a great job. He gives me a raise. So let's rewind. You know what? As a matter of fact, you know what? This is actually better explained. I'm actually going to play this video, and you guys really need to pay attention to this, because this all relates. Because what we have to understand, gentlemen, is that just because black women are related to you does not mean that they are immune. Does not mean that they are immune or that they are somehow different. Price gouged. Oh, there it is. Yep, here we go. Yep, here it is. So I'm going to play a video for you guys. You guys are not going to fucking believe this. This is crazy. Here we go. All right. Take a look and listen, y'all. And pay close the fuck attention. I would say 2.5, 3 months before I moved to Las Vegas. You guys know my story. Go back to Red Pill Origins Volume 2. Went through a really, really tough breakup with a girl by the name of Amy. Drugs were involved. She cheated. I thought I had STDs. I didn't. Basically kicked out of the state. You guys got to go back. And listen to that. I don't want to rehash all that. But I ended up having to go to Atlanta. And for a little while, I lived with my mom. Now, when I first got there, I got a job. I had a job in less than a week. There was a mattress place right across the street from where she worked. So that was convenient for me. So I walked in there, filled out an application. The guy looked at me, heard the way I talked. He looked at my experience, just surveyed. He said, when can he start? I said, well, I can start today. Long story short, I'm immediately on the staff. I'm the best sales guy. I'm the best mattress delivery guy, et cetera, et cetera. The rest is history. Anyway, this guy was paying me really, really good money. And when I first started, this guy was paying me $600 per week, cash under the table. 2 weeks later, he gave me a $150 raise. He started paying me $750 a week, guys. This was, under the table. This was great money. 2 weeks after that, he gave me another $50 raise. He's given me $800 a week. A couple weeks after that, he gave me another $50 raise. $850 per week. With each raise, I'd come, I was living with my mom at the time. I'd come home, I'd be like, yo, Mom, the boss gave me another raise, blah, 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 blah. Now, credit to my mom, when I first started living there, she said, listen, I'm going to let you stay here for free until you get on your feet, then you have to pay rent. Hey, no problem. Listen, I'm a grown man, I'll pay my own way, no problem. So that very first week, he actually paid me for a full week, $600. I said, all right, Mom, I'm going to pay you $300 a month to rent this room. She said, no problem. That's more than enough. It was all good. So that very first paycheck, That very first paycheck, I got paid for a half a week. I was only going to live there I had only been living with my mom for 2 weeks. Says, you know what? I'm going to give you a full month's rent now, and then I'm going to give you full month's rent at the beginning of the month. I mean, listen, you are letting me stay here. You did say, hey, until I get on your feet. Listen, it took me 3 days to get on my feet. Fair is fair. No problem. Hey, you know what? I appreciate it, Donovan. It was all good. So 2 weeks later, I tell her, all right, well, I got a $150 raise. So then my mom said, so a week after that, before I got my second raise, my mom says to me, all right, well, since you're making more, then you need to be paying more, right? She says, all right, I know you're paying $300 per month, but since you're making $750 per week, I think it's only fair that you pay a little bit more in rent. I was feeling some type of way about it, but I said, you know what? Yeah, she's right. I'll go ahead and pay a little bit more rent. My success is her success. We're in this as a team. Listen, she opened up her home to me, blah, 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 blah. No problem. No problem, Mom. Gave her an extra $100, $400 per week, or $400 per month. The very next raise I got, when I was making $850 per week, I will never, ever forget this conversation, man. Dude, this shit hurt me to my heart, gentlemen. This shit hurt me to my heart. We're in the car, and we're on our way to work. I had to be there. She had to be there a lot earlier than I did. But I mean, she's my only ride. No problem. I'll hang around, drink coffee, hang out with Mom at work till I got to go to work.
Are you lost or confused about how to properly vet women's script?
She's at $400 per month, $850. So she says to me, all right, Donovan. She says, you're making really good money, $850 per week. She says, you're paying $400 per month in rent. And in other rental places, man, you have to make at least 3 times the amount of your rent. Well, at $850 per week, I forget what the math is, 850, 17, you're making $3,400 a month or roundabout. So I'm going to raise your rent from $400 a month to $1,000 a month. She says, you don't have to pay it all at once, just pay me $250 per week. That's only fair. I said to her, I got to go. Dude, I was pissed. I couldn't show it. I said, nope, Mom, I said, I got to go. I said, I'm not doing that. She's like, well, listen, if you don't like the rules, nobody is forcing you to be here. You don't have to be here if you don't want to pay the rent. She gave me the out, right? So at that point, I knew that I only had a couple of days. Now, again, remember, we're talking about my mother here, and there's a lot of backstory to this, but for the sake of time, I'm going to spare you guys the details. I'm going to spare you guys the details of our childhood and all this other kind of stuff. This is a woman who left me and my brothers and sisters with our incapable father so that she could chase a bad boy in Detroit. Like, this is what happened. She left us to pursue a bad boy. That didn't work out, so then she sent for us in North Carolina, then acted like she was the world's greatest fucking mother, conquering hero. We were teenagers. We weren't having it. Anyway, I don't want to get into that. I might actually do a podcast on that. I love my mom. I do. And I didn't fully forgive her until I found the red pill and grew up a little bit, because at some point you have to understand that parents are people too. I love my mom. I'm always going to love her. That's just how it is. But parents are every bit as flawed. They have all the frailties. They have all of the flaws that regular people do. This is just how they are. But anyway, so I'm sitting in the car. I'm like, I got to go. So then my mom literally tells me in no uncertain terms, well, then get the fuck out. She says, well, listen, Donovan, if you can't or won't pay the rent, then you don't have to be here. She says, I'll give you a couple of days to get your affairs in order, and then you can go find a place of your own. Okay? My mom did not realize that I was really going to do this. So I called up my sister, who lived in Buckhead, okay? My mom lived in Clayton County. She lived in Morrow, Georgia. Dude, it's the...
By the way, Morrow, Georgia, oh boy.
The fucking... Dude, Clayton County is the armpit of Atlanta. Worst fucking place anyone can ever think of. My sister lived in Buckhead, the nicest area of Atlanta, right out there towards Midtown. You guys out there in the 401, 678, and the 770, you guys know what I'm talking about. My sister lived out there in Buckhead. I gave her a call. I said, Mom is acting stupid. Of course, my sister says, yep, I know. She's known to do that. And my sister have a very hot and cold, on-again, off-again relationship. I said, look, I just paid Mom rent. I said, I can pay you. I told her I'll pay you $500 a month if I can just sleep on your couch. She said, yeah, that's fair. No problem, right? I don't mind paying her a little bit more because, of course, she lived in Buckhead, and the apartment building that we were living in had stores on the bottom. It was fucking wonderful. So what I did, packed all my shit, right? That night, had a guy that I work with come and pick me up early in the morning. I moved out without my mom even knowing. She told me, hey, listen, if you don't want to pay the rent, then you don't have to be here. So I got the fuck out. Right? So a few hours later, I'm at work. My mom drives to my job. She drives to my job. And she says, she gets out of the car. She's like, all right, Donovan, I can see that you have left. She says, I didn't expect you to do this. I have to be honest with you. And I told her, I said, yeah, well, I did. She says, all right, well, I'll tell you what. She's like, if you just pay me $1,000 right now, we're square and done. I said to her, I said, fuck no. I said, you need to leave. I said this to my mom. I said, fuck no. I said, get out of here. I was pissed the fuck off, man. You're sitting here trying to price gouge your own fucking son. Man, dude, I was pissed and I was hurt behind that shit, man. Like, dude, it even hurts talking about it now because that's just not some shit you do to your kid. Like, it's not. I was 32, 33 years old at the time, but still, like, what are you doing? Like, I just came out of a bad situation, right? I paid you I paid you 2 weeks worth of rent. I hadn't even stayed there yet. But every time I got a raise, you want to give yourself a raise. No, fuck that and fuck you. I said no. She turned around and left, right? She then calls my boss and airs out our dirty laundry. Now, that's neither here nor there. But she called me later that night, and she says, Donovan, I really feel like you did me wrong. I said, Mom, I said, I need to hang up the phone because I'm going to say some disrespectful shit. She said, Donovan, but I'm your mother. I said, yeah, Mom, but I'm your son. And I hung up on her. I didn't talk to her for 2 months after that. She actually called me 2 months later. I'm on a delivery, dude. I'm right there at Spaghetti Junction, right where 20 and 85 and Highway 75 meets in Atlanta. Spaghetti Junction. You guys know about that. I'm sitting in traffic with my delivery partner Jeff. You know, we're sitting there, you know, eating hot dogs, potato chips, listening to whatever. My mom calls. I didn't pick up the phone, right? So she sends me a text. Hey, listen, just wanted to let you know that I'm sorry. Blah 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 blah. This is the deal, guys. My mom, anytime a mother has to play the mom card, that means she wasn't a good mom. Guys, right. This is just how it is. If you're in a position to, if your mother thinks that she owes you something, or that you owe her something, or that you're in a position where you have to give her something, and she says, but Donovan, I'm your mother, that's when you know, you know what, you were not a good mom. My mom was my mother, and there's a difference between a mother and a mom, okay? You guys got to check out that episode as well, DonovanSharpe.com, okay? My mother was an excellent mom all the way up until she decided to leave us for the crackhead-ass nigga up in Detroit, right? She flew from Hawaii to Detroit with this retired Army crackhead. Me and my brothers and sisters and our incapable, neglectful father moved from Hawaii to Oklahoma. It was terrible, right? My mom even came down and lived with us for a little while because she was going through it with Brandon. She ended up flying right back because, of course, you know how it is, right? So this is what happened. My mother made selfish decisions at the most critical times of our lives. But then she wants to say, but I'm your mother. Yeah, that's right. You are my mother. But you were not a very good mom. And I am not about to let you... I don't care how good a mother you are. Or you were. I'm not going to let you price gouge me. Here's the thing. If she's a good mom, she's not going to try to price gouge you. A lot of these professional athletes, when they get to the league or whatever, the first thing they do, they buy a car or a house for their mom. How many of those guys do that reluctantly? How many of those guys do it because mom says, well, first round draft pick defensive back out of LSU, I'm your mother, you got to take care of me first, right? But he knows that even though his mom was there, she was steady fucking niggas every night. Yelling at him, right? Talking shit. You owe me. Niggas ain't shit. Your daddy ain't shit. Didn't pay attention to him until he got into college. Oh, now you see her in the stands with the jersey on. Oh, that's my boy. That's my boy. Yeah, you're his mother. You are not his mom. Don't get me wrong, man. For every Wanda Durant, I guess. For every Wanda Durant, there's 12 Gloria Jameses, man. People sit there and characterize, Gloria James had the foresight and the wherewithal to let LeBron be raised by another. No. Gloria James couldn't or wouldn't handle her growing son. So she made what at the time was the right decision. She didn't make that decision for LeBron. She made that decision for Gloria James. LeBron loves his mother, does not respect her. You can tell. That's how this goes, man. If your mother has to use the mom card, she wasn't a good mom. And that's how that went, guys. That's how that went. And so, and listen, I know that at some point I'm going to have to reconcile with my mom and dad because we're not getting any younger. She's not getting any younger. Dude, both my mom and dad are in their 60s, man. They're in their 60s. You know? And so yeah, I'm going to have to make up with them sooner or later, but I'm just not ready yet. Phoenix Light Games with the $5 super chat says black women in general unfortunately see their own children as their retirement plan. They're too lazy to do it themselves, so they rely on their children. Dude, how many black mothers out there are going to rely on their children as their retirement plan? And here's the thing. That's not a bad strategy. If you're a good mother, if the people that really take care of their parents for valid reasons, like there are some parents out there that will give their kids the clothes off their back. It just doesn't matter. Like no matter what they do, no matter what they're into, they're going to be there for them. That was not my mother. No, my mother acted selfishly. She was extremely selfish. And you want to know something? All throughout our childhood, she used to bitch and moan about how our father was selfish. Now, my dad was selfish to a degree, I suppose. You know, he probably was. But my mother was ultra selfish. So the whole time she's calling my dad selfish, we're thinking, yeah, dad's selfish. No, my mother was the one making selfish decisions. And she wonders why she has a complicated relationship with every one of us. My mom is a lot of things. Stupid isn't one of them. And I'm not making up with nobody. I'm not making up with anybody until I get an engraved fucking apology from my mom. And I mean that shit on God. Because she did me fucking dirty. And she knows it, my brothers and sisters know it, and my dad fucking knows it. She did me fucking dirty. That's all there is to it. So no, I'm not helping you out financially. I'm not bailing you out of some situation. No, I'm not paying off your mortgage, and I'm not buying you a goddamn car. Not doing that. I've done enough of that already. I don't owe you anything. Ken Rose with the $20 super chat with the smile and the thumbs up. Appreciate that very, very much. D320KG with the $2 super chat says, black women, the most frustrating race to date. Man, who are you telling? Gentle Peace says, need a gentle, peaceful, submissive woman with fair-skinned, personal preference. It is what it is. King Life says, O'Shea misconstrued a lot of details. Dude, nobody gives a fuck. Dude, the only people I give a fuck about what O'Shea said are niggas looking for niggas that just dance around. O'Shea's an entertaining clown. That's all he does is talk about black issues. Whatever, who gives a fuck? Arkham Knight says, they rarely do what's hard, but then want to talk about the wage gap that doesn't exist. Exactly. Truth-seeking Orb says, you have a right to your testimony. Abso-fucking-lutely. Pat Bolden says, I would date Kamala Harris. What black man wouldn't? Me. Right here. I would not date Kamala Harris. No, I would not. What's Kamala Harris, 60? The fuck you, like, Pat Bolden, what are you, 75? What are you doing? That, and she's married. Like, what are you doing? Kingsley Messelor says, worst mothers on earth? Listen, I don't know if they're the worst mothers on earth or not, but I've yet to see a good one. I certainly did not have an example, that's for sure. Brandon Storball says, yes. Says Donovan, yes, my mother was a bad mother to me and my siblings as well. Wow. Phoenix Light Game says, I'm really sorry that you had to deal with that, Donovan. You know, it's interesting. Like, I don't feel sorry for myself because, listen, guys, at the end of the day, it could have been a lot worse. Right? My parents didn't physically abuse us. They didn't beat us. You know, nobody diddled us. Right? You know, we always had a roof over our head and we always had food to eat. So, you know, listen, I'm not going to sit here and complain and act like I should have the violin played for me because, you know, my mom, you know, price gouged us as kids. But, you know, so, you know, I mean, listen, man, I give my parents credit. I give my parents credit for the things they did right. They didn't do much right, but, you know, they did a few things right. Number one is they were very adamant on us using proper English. That has clearly served me well in many, many ways. That was about it. General P says, bottomless destruction. Yep. Snow Demi says, tall Kevy. Truth Seeking Orb says, Dawn's diabolical tonight. Hey, listen, man, I'm just keeping it real. I'm just being truthful. Phoenix Light Game says, in addition to that, Donovan, from that last super chat, most of the time it's their sons that are classified in the black community as sonsbins. Yes. Kevin Samuels used to talk about that all the time. I was never going to be a sonsbin. Hell no. Never going to be a sonsbin, man. Fuck no. I'm too smart for that shit. Fuck that. I'm too goddamn selfish to be a goddamn sonsbin. You want me to be a sonsbin? You gotta be a little bit more than that. Black Lemur 2009 says, if we shouldn't date black women, then who should we date? African black women, maybe? You know? Like for guys like Black Lemur 2009 who genuinely loves American black women, like guys like him are like, dude, what do we do? Like, what are we supposed, like, and I get it. Like, what do you do? Like, what are you supposed to do? It's incredible, man. And it's a damn shame. It really, really is a damn shame. I Am Me 87 says, all the black women bashing is just sad. Yeah, it is sad. But it's also true. Dr. B84 says that was a good point. That was a good point there. Appreciate that. Coach Lamont says that's up the street for me. Appreciate that. Britt says she's trifling. I wouldn't go that far. Saint Nick's 69 says this is why you never let a woman know how much money you have, including mom. Yeah, right. Exactly. Kareem Adolphus says nice throwback stream. Elena says Donovan looks very different on this video. Yeah, I was a little younger. God, that was what, 5 years ago? Because that was back in 19. That was actually like back in 18. So that was like 6 years ago. Yep. Give me a second. I actually just saw a good comment there. Yeah, Brandon Storball says, my mom always my mother always says that I'm your mother. Yeah, dude. Elena says, mothers try to guilt trip you. If you want to have kids, guys, keep that in mind that modern women do everything to ruin their kids' lives. Dude, it's crazy. It's crazy. There it is. Saint Nick's 69 says, Gloria James was also nailing Delonte West, a teammate of LeBron's. Dude, you see? Exactly. Like, Bron's mom was fucking Delonte West. Like, what are you doing fucking your son's teammate? Like, what? C-Love says, I personally don't care anymore. My dad passed and I didn't talk to him. So if whatever happens, it's just fate. Yeah, you know, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, it's like, guys, I'm going to tell you what, man. It is a different existence. It is a different existence when you have to cut off your family, in particular your mother. Like it's not like nothing in life prepares you to have to do that. Like there were no YouTube videos. I didn't have any sort of support, right? I didn't look up, okay, do I have, no, it was something I had to do for my own goddamn sanity. Holy moly. Truth Seeking Knob says 7 years since I entered the Queen's Netherrealm, ain't looked back since. I'm trying to tell you. Miguel Los Rudos says, that's why I love watching this dude, the conviction in which he says these things. Hey, man. Like, guys, I have lived this shit. That's why I can speak with such conviction. Selexial, too, with the $5 super chat. Haven't heard from you in a while. Says, the woman who gave birth to me is black. My mom is Mexican. I agree with you. Mom and mother are not the same thing. Man. Yep, Dirty AirPods. Whoa, ew, gross. Dirty AirPods podcast. That's gross. Says, I had to cut out my mom, too. Yep. Coach Lamont says, get your passport, brothers, if you can't find a woman here. Man, I'm trying to tell you. Los Angeles says, Donovan, you just got finished complaining about your childhood. Yeah, and? Yes, I just got done complaining about my childhood. I don't know what the point is. Oh, okay. And then he says he complained about his mom, said he needed an ironclad apology from his mom, then said he's not complaining. Maybe you are short on hearing. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. Ay. Okay, so you caught me in a minor contradiction. You call it, you know what? Fuck that. I wasn't complaining about my goddamn childhood, Los Angeles. I was keeping it fucking real. Dude, listen, man, I don't owe my mom shit because my mom never really did shit for me. Yeah, okay. She put clothes on my back and a roof over my head, but guess what? That's what the fuck she was supposed to do. You call it complaining, I call it unbearing my soul. So fuck off, nigga. Can't stand. Always a nigga that's in here. You just got done. Dude, fuck off, man. Go fuck yourself. I don't give a fuck. All right. Okay. Very good. Very, very good. So coming up next, guys, I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye to my to the YouTube audience. I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye so long to my YouTube audience because we are about to break down F-Boy Island Australia Season 1. F-Boy Island Australia Season 1 and I will be breaking down the Golden Bachelorette live during the broadcast. I can't wait. So thank you guys very, very much for tuning in to this, the 1102nd TSR Live. I think this is the time we're going to do. We're going to do it every weekday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 11 a.m. Pacific. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you over on Rumble.